running in the air.
Oh.
One of David's men saw what had happened and told Joab, "I saw Absalom dangling from a great tree." "What?" Joab demanded. "You saw him there and didn't kill him? I would have rewarded you with 10 pieces of silver and a hero's belt." "I would not kill the king's son for even 1,000 pieces of silver," the man replied to Joab. "We all heard the king say to you and Abishai and Idai, 'For my sake, please spare young Absalom.' And if I had betrayed the king by killing his son, and the king would certainly find out who did it, you yourself would be the first to abandon me." "Enough of this nonsense," Joab said. Then he took 3 daggers and plunged them into Absalom's heart as he dangled, still alive, in the great tree. 10 of Joab's young armor-bearers then surrounded Absalom and killed him. Then Joab blew the ram's horn, and his men returned from chasing the army of Israel. They threw Absalom's body into a deep pit in the forest and piled a great heap of stones over it, and all Israel fled to their homes. During his lifetime, Absalom had built a monument to himself in the king's valley, for he said, "I have no son to carry on my name." He named the monument after himself, and it is known as Absalom's monument to this day. David mourns Absalom's death. Then Zadok's son...
Hello. Achobia, I want to sing. I miss all of you. Obisa Mami, I want to do song and I want you to help something. Help, please. Okay. You have to tell me about it later. That will be I want to sing. Also be my film. I miss all of you. I miss you so much. And 3 days have been like forever. We say I can't join today. Good night, everyone. Okay. God bless all of you for staying tuned. I miss you. Namisham. Hope say everything is so fine. God bless all of you. Namishramu, no ishramu. I hope say Bibia, come. We took 3 days rest. Ubia kwaje na home kakwa. Thank you. Ubia kwaje na home kakwa. Until after some time, neja. The nyina ya sanso abepio. The radia says what the makomo. But just as you all know, I was in touch with almost everybody. Ubia Minison. People were calling me every day, asking me a lot of questions, praying for people and a lot. I believe say, baby also will be you are blessed just as I am. I mean, no shall. And Friday, you be teaching skakwa. Bompa is you be teaching skakwa. Ne the Bible kakwa title. Na free ochina is Saturday. Be bompa pa. Na fi yedi ada. Aye. Ene. And I'm topic my tune didn't choose before you leap. Choose before you leap. Leap before you choose. Look before you leap. And a lot of people make mistakes with partners. And then there's something I've always spoken for men. Is that Nanaya? Nana, is that you? Okay. Nanaya, formerly of Mark. Okay, Nana. Say what they am pa. And then look before you leap. There are a lot of people make mistakes with their partners. There are 2 things in the world. Please call all your friends. Say, Mastati, I'm not going to go back. Mastati, so look well before you leap. Choose before you leap. Make sure you know what you are getting yourself into before you jump into any relationships. Aside being being a woman of God, ordained minister of God, because I'm a born counselor, so I've seen a lot of relationships. I've counseled a lot of people, both big and small, tiny and mighty, and everything. Pagans, Christians, and non-Christians alike. And so, Nyame adom, ene me pese yesua sa de we. Na obi a etibi, na wo de truth. So you don't make any mistakes because there are a lot of people. They keep making the same mistakes, and because there are relationships that I when I hear obi the nasembana nitipe, I see the end from the beginning. But one thing a relationships money say, mommy do fun do fridge say. Look well before you leap. And because I've always spoken for men. And they seem to have issues with me. And me chere ma adie kakra bi. Nyame ebo in the book of Genesis. Genesis 3. Obeka cho say emma Obama ne ho kwan. Emma the serpent no ebedada no. Patro Genesis 3. Obama ne ho kwan emma the serpent ebedada no. Odada no nti no emma odi aduaba na nyame mpese obedi. Na eno na Awurade bufu ye na okese for the man he cursed the ground. Ekachere ne say because he has listened to ne yire, because he had listened to Bajo every 16 hono mo eko down. Because he has listened to ne yire intino. He's cursed, and I said the ground is cursed because of him. He's going to till the land. He's going to have to struggle. Asana wetimi ahwe ne yire. Asana wetimi ahwe ne mba. It was because of Bema Bwania Emema ye. Esan se utie ne yire nti. Ewade ka say ground no. Na ewade ka say obesam nanim fifiri na wode ahwe ne yire. Obesam nanim fifiri na wode ahwe wo ba no. Oba no so was also cursed. I no so no. A lot of people want to say uko wenim na nyame eje wane maybe one ma oboa ema ebefom. But nyame nka na sem bia amfa. Eno so nti owie no na Paul so de besi so say bema no ne yire. Bema eno ne yire. Na oba emunikum. Ti ho no so responsibility, the biggest chunk of it was given to the man. Enti bema ebesam nanim fifiri in Genesis 1. In Genesis 3, now what the ashe ne yire. And na I am makion. Oh koda. I said what crying bebro 7 times. Koda. Why? Yes, we am good night. Good night. Koda. What cries? I'm going to sleep. Good night. I'm going to sleep. Good night. You too. Good night. All right. Bye. Yes, we are with you. Koda. And because of Obeka's Bema sorting ye through ne yire intino, and my Yamibufu na okese grounds, okese grounds, and the long and short of it all, they say, Radima first, Radibo, the Garden of Eden, no, or the Bema Tsinema, that's what the Nipa Tsinemunoka say, he should replenish, subdue, and everything, and take dominion of it. Meaning, Sabrina, so now, or branch then Nimusa. Next, we got to a point because of Saboni American once a minute. God was angry at a man, and a man ibufu pamu nipa a free garden na a Bible say and no by bibi wom a moi bebre wom the edi and the yeshwe on so the emponkwa yetra on so near the was there and sana at a point and so Awurade sansobo ensio Bible say ensio akese including river Euphrates ensio akese 5 nyame boni nyina de share the Garden of Eden mu e de manipa se nipa entena ho na onye nani e wo ho no e na Awurade share enobahe Awurade share plantations say na vegetation say empie na emwa anase no na nipa ndi woni bi ofa bi so nye nro ene ate and a radima nipa dominion say unto when you din unto adibia won din. And the Bible says that any name human and as a nipa the man the things around God also called it so. So it means Nyame's have time. God dealt with human in a very cool way. Doni papa. And at that time, God came to a human. And I say, God came to man almost every evening. The Bible back at you say, Adam. And any bidding common idea. But Boneba and Adam, then a year ecotete. And the man already who said Bibia Cosmos, and I then no motite, no so much shattered, no so by way and I was so shattered. No say, Diabana Ocasama in the D. A honeymoon and man, already before we say, if I've given you everything, our garden, Nama say, be happy. You are not going to struggle for anything. Now, just one thing, Makacho say, don't go. Don't take a year of it, and I say don't go closer to it. Necessarily, after giving you everything, that is the only thing. The first thing that came to mind that Osi will be na abeda, and I read so bufuye because now Philip said, if a garden ni muni mua di yeni adi nyinano, wa fa she even sa, or they share Adam unsa. To what they share Adam on Sadia, then it means that the responsibility, the chunk of responsibility, was given to Adam for Adam to take control of everything. It's never the banner or be a busan question. Adam no busano. If it's known him say, Adam nana or dear some at the man. Adam never the man near infinity. Who is Adam? Adam was the man in the garden. And who is the man? He is the husband to Eve. They make out here say, and it sounds sooner. Okay, Nasa Mobeka Chilo say, was it a ready definity? The man is the head of the home. And you will be the man is the I'm going somewhere. Tina Meshisha means someone. The man is the head of the home. And then me say me topic again. Me say look before you leap. Choose well before you leap. Be careful of your choices. You can take it anyhow. I don't dwell so much on the examiner I can. But look well before you leap. Be careful before you marriage can make or break you. There are only two things. A bit me a CC nipa and a bit me a say nipa. First one, your choice of a job. A juma obey was an so. To be on my who you be a kora wa brabo. Unya ejuma papa ba koko mu e betimi a change ni pan destiny for the rest of the life. Sansona you will be honoma na ko ye ejuma papa pa ena oswape thinking say ohun bibi wo baby no swape na ye say ade we bebo an ana e bi kura nyame ma na ejuma bi nyame de ejuma bi to na koma so e say we na ye. Of course, Bible say achede bo kwan company for any man. And I can say achede, what is achede? Your gifts definitely makes a way to greatness. It sends you, and I say it takes to greater heights. It connects you to greater people. And you told be because now gift, your talent. Talent, what is it for? Your talent is there to help you to wankasa be great. In the sense, say the media show mono. Already a move behind Yana Sahakwa. And two kind of book of a year of a catcher said with the parable of the talents. Because you can in a two kind of oja name crop for one yomo at time or my ubia be to do. Meaning, say in every person there's something already the BBA show to be anyone because a radio man of gift and talent. It's whom and then baby Cristiano Ronaldo, whom musicians are say, uncrophobia will walk away or you're good at speech and as a speaking. Any idea or Okasa or your public speaker, you know, can no craman in Yeska, and son, you won't crophobia honoma. Ubia want a gift, will be ball pa, will be honoma, basketball, will be just unfortunately, in Africa, how we don't develop our gift and talent. We'll be quiet there, we'll be almost very introverts and almost very quiet. They are able to think through things. And you're very good with researchers. And they are able to come out with findings and things via the normal person in Rusa. Nipan when on a silver platter. It was God who gave that gift and talent to that person. So that is what we are talking about. And it's our chediano. And no baby kwan de amount. If you are able to nurture it well, who say no. So our chediana will make you a greater person because you made them in order to make you stand out from the crowd. And nipa baby also. And so because of a gift, it makes you unique, it makes you different, it makes you extraordinary. It's a man wants to baby, however you find yourself, you excel because you are using that gift and that talent God gave to you to work with, and also it makes you a whole different person altogether. That is what we are talking about. So there's nobody will be able to say, Nyame amfa and show. Nanso the woman say, Adam tie ne yere ene ma Nyame kase asase. Eve tie wo bonsam no ene wurade bo ne dua. E ka kire ne say, na wo mu ne nyisem obebre na all her life the obepre so betimi take control eye niku but ne nsa enka niku sa so da. The obeso just say enye easy man for you to want to subdue your husband. Let's be real. Is it what is playing out? And I say, oh dear, say you obi drew fear be now with me control run about that. Then it means there's something wrong. Because until I am in my baby say, and I think of Eka say, a member will ego no, because their ego no man for you to be able to control them the way. Because anytime a man, bema who can about control baby, will make a lot of mistakes. I am not saying say may say control. And that's what it is. Ubu how it is. We are no so akofano different ways. If you are listening to me, listen to me well. Nothing wait me at say. That's what we're talking about. It's obviously nya made the fear ni no. What is share be mansa? And no ka se be ma enye efieti. No se de obema here. E wona ware im oni oba enkita hodim. Eye se wono be ma no be ye fieti. Obeye the head of the home. If you are the head of the home, what do? You command the home in terms of finances. You make major decisions. We are new mebushe ushu show me into kanya the book of Timothy baby if you aspire to do even the work of God, that's way a bema na you have to be a man of noble character, a man of one wife. Bema ware obaba akope na ube control libido, be control your sexual urges. Na kwetimi ne wo yire nko atena na osaka ka ho say enyai wo manante brim eyire enti sa anwoma ni nyina meka say if you say meka say ye be kan ni nyina wa hwe be ntina ya na mebobɔ so sa e de mabati ni nyina e wo hono na oka kire wo ba so say oba emre ne ho ase meaning say oba ho brasie mu no say be ma te say King Kong, be ma te say Goliath, be ma te say ubetimi ne natena if you are submissive. Se oba ema bibiri wunyansa pa patoka se ubedi said the enkrofo hu ne said the oye wadi nine no na wodi be manage ufia, you make a lot of mistakes. It's already aka nsem so e wo hono so e de a kire emma ho ha na mejina na me de nsem no aba. And so there's a certain trend be a play out. There be a makame say, my be man fa oba bi nko school. Onware no, emfa ni nko school. Onware no. Bless you. Onware no, emfa ni nko school. Onware no, emfa no nye yi emfa ni nko sua adwuma bi, fa ni nko nursing school, fa ni ntu kwaya akese. The person I'm not saying say obi mwa obi no, but if you are making a huge commitment on anyone, especially oba. Now when you say ware na oba ni decide so be ware na say otherwise, don't try it, because ade ba kwa ye constant will be as a change. Nipa ye kwa ye be nyina obi hia obi hu obi bedu baby say the now first nka open no na fe wo mpe ne sa bi. And so maybe nipa na make so much commitment with you. Or the work of school. It's you maybe or one more because mommy, he took care of me because of that. Me warren is next no name so on penno. Or be warren baby enough for banner to chimpana. Or be warren baby enough for ban would inquire as a mukrum. Ubu one cry woman, Ubu one cry on fabe or just on fabe money dear famano, a dientia. Or warren out of pity. Or warren out of sheer gratitude. I bear man ya dear mammy. Wahweme waboa me enu nti ene ma me nware ne saa ye nware nipa saa if you say one thing enti na me di kan san one thing and yoma mienu ene be make you or break any person eye adwuma ene aware your choice of a job can make you or break you adwuma a wo be ye no ebetimi apagya wo e ma nipa anka sebesebi onye obia no pa topic no look well before you leap eno anayeka look well before you leap look before you leap choose before you choose well choose with why dream nti enye se me hu be ma no 6 packs me ba ho nti adwuma no can make a person so na obi ho no free one adwuma ebeko one organization ebeko another organization na nipa no wa fall flat ade papa bi e wonu mu nyina ayira ebi wo so kura bi bia the way ye free bibi money illusion obi ho bia wo hwe sika bi a ye tebe mawo e wo the other place na ye frɛ wo no nti wo se no take what risky everything no one jumping on way no obeko be wie no be hu se you but sika na it say it's so hollow your mouth sika no but aside sika no you are not learning anything you are not progressing you are not being productive you are not doing a lot of things wo ho enti bi ho no ma adwuma a obenya say adwuma no if you are coming from a low adwuma bia low adwuma bia nhyeda emwa obi na wonya a huge adwuma bia it can change your destiny, it can change your the way people even see you, your purview and everything. Ebese sound why you come out obi abehu hwe Mrs. a we secretary of UN hwan sa preko pena nipa na bra ba sesa busa so bi won say me say nipa no as we see not here emu no me say a obagie di say we so and so we MP wa ha we wa ha ebetimi ama credibility ebetimi ama well politics dey ensure credibility be bring ensure any home but okay ebi betimi ama credibility yankoye nim and so it changes your life from perhaps a low perspective to a higher one. It's happy one can crofo nimu na omo hye na nimu omo mu no because of adwuma wa yenti no crofo ko ntimi hwe omienu bisu hu na enya sam kitwa bisu hu na please check your phone and obi say yin e man but your mote Facebook for mote but you check your phone why because eba it's about you should check it it's be ho no one hwe ya no mani wa kobre ho me say sister said you not here first ni mu no kohwe no won kura won timi hwe ni mi no se sa se hwe adwuma waye wanya no adwuma na se sa no se sia hu na waye fine waye fresh waye kama adwuma bi ho no ma obi ko ye adwuma bi wo ba bi ye bebu adwuma bi wo ha be kwa koye ye mu bi adwuma bi wo no ma ukoye a ebemma nidi aba ho ebu adwuma bi wo kura wo ye kura ma waware ye kura ye easy ye say obi e pe waware because of adwuma wo ye adwuma bi so wo ko nyame anya wadom we obi an waro akai apu we adwuma we oyi adwuma we oyi we ajantra ebi kura na ba bia wo no onye jantra ni but ebi ba bia adwuma na wo no nti adwuma no anase your job can define you in a way it can make or break you any idea so and only first one and the second one has to do with the choice of a partner one in the better nipa one in the better and determines whether or not ubeko wenim obebia o vision and makasa ma mema sa tipamcho e mema moma menka nokre na musumuntie bi na aboa mu nyina nipa bia o vision uko ware a them don't all your body through men trust na be men choose TME bacho ma hasa me be kasa mboni bi a kire obi obu wa me kasa na ye ne ya na hye no ti no person through jabs but let me tell you the truth ebeboa o ko ware a oba e ma be men choose in Asia and in some parts of the world and a mema e choose a ma because a honomo no omo ye ma omo tuti e ma as commodities ibu okomo tuti e ma as slaves ibu okomo tuti e ma as the japade inti ebu on my ma as obi was oh my kofa oba we she's a trophy wife. So you are at the mercy of what that person does. But then you must fancy pana most in time my Bible ni shasi. No mo she modo me. Ma she dan go school za. You do baby to be prophet and do na no mo she dan you bi o mo yewe. But you do baby. Paul no mo nyina ben. Paul was a lawyer. Paul was a lawyer. Paul was apart from being a lawyer, he was a PhD holder. So Paul was not an ordinary person. And of course, through Paul, and am I a true and human? It's a person just say, even in the Bible, no, there's been a lot of dispensation. Nyame was dealing with man directly. Now, man was very primitive. You do baby na fede, na Nyame as a son is style, or the prophets, and the man nipa who, or nipa, Nyame nipa daily pay the prophets, into what day, and some of our prophets so, and the buy. You do baby, and a radi, and yes, say, I feel I am for. And we use so it's a for a ruling na or some use prophets a one chain. Sa a do baby and a radima yes one cassa by in human flesh. Now will be we no but tonight now you believe yes near yes tonight and a yes to train and some. So it's through the coming of Christ and the my the gospel. I what Bible my look up to no you can't be it yes kwachi and after the intimation yes once and we call ourselves Christians. So meaning say even in the Bible time yes by na John the Baptist na Kenya me asem John the Baptist who yes pe and no na wie na djuma no ebe wie ene yekun Herod kun it was prophetic. Enti yekun no na Yesu adwuma started time Yesu ye adwuma wan kase we introduce won konkron because ni nyina na a progression from somewhere. If you baby ne bedru baby enti time Yesu adwuma no when you so won konkron ti won konkron so ba ye Yesu kon no ka se wo. Now he's going to send an advocate who is going to help us in a lot of ways. And a man who konkron so ba it is here as we speak or says anipa no ba one ye better yen kwa nyina. So you ask yourself say won konkron wa hana won konkron so ba ye no what kind siafo ne nsam nyina after the day of Pentecost na e ba ye no omo ye nyina it was informed by the Holy Spirit. And you almost say, and the Spirit of God came on this person, and he did this. And the Spirit of God came on that person, and he did this. Meaning, say, it will be an dispensation, even in the Bible. It is also na abrabo etie. First, no, now women are chosen. First, no, now man time go school. Now first, no, now you would have to be deliberate whether or not say oba school. Sisi entesa. Sisi amako school. Emema ko school. Kamia yes sisi akura makura ko ebebre ko school ni ma de mpoche ememe bi. Eti wo meaning say things have changed. Enne ye koye ni. Enne oba sua de. First na be ma dodo na te ye mu bebre wo a ye ma me ye nananom ne ade nyanom ye housewives. Ene ade. And am I a Juma? Am I a Juma? And say obviously it is not like then times na obema it choose oba. It will choose say wo penam me and me choose we choose wa peke. And you are at the mercy of whatever the man does. The obey biano. And then Sabreno, so let me tell you, Sabreno, so it was the man who was fending for the home. Because one thing I know a year constant one say, now still if unity eshebemansa. And ne still if unity eshebemansa. It won't mean kasa uko wari bemi biya ma wari bema na bema no wa wari na wi wuna uko akoshe. But no eyefe uko akowari o we bia uko sabre no na unje na ni ska bebiri wa boa no nyoma bi ring ono necessary auto wedding gown on no sort unless if your family member be was if I have a very beautiful wedding ring I want to buy a wedding gown I want to buy for you maybe I want to know their brew and I say if your family person be decided to be shopping but there are major keys the Bible the ring the dowry and everything so you man on tama oba no ntama yen Ghana Africa ade ye koye oba ho ade. We are not like elsewhere. Na obi betime hu obi we've eloped. Hey, mommy, daddy, I have a surprise for you. I say, okay, shoot, what's it about? Mommy, I got married. Nane mommy any Ghana. Man, never just have it na too. Obi any obeja too. Enye bibia a cultural thing. Na yen cultural thing no. It spans from the Bible. Do kind the book of Genesis. Genesis 24. Abraham osuma na fona osuma na kwa. Se won kope yire mfa ma na yire. Onkope yire fa mre ne ba Isaac. Okope yire fa ma no. Okoye no wo ma no nioma bi a oni akire. Wo hu sa nioma na conditions bi a say if oba ni meet here first oba has to be hospitable. Oba has to be a warm. Obana has to be somebody who smiles. Obana has to be intelligent and all that. And of course, also catch no say ready. Me kwa kujina this pool and I say kujina this well. The first woman who comes along, obe ko wabati dia me busa no na se anase dia me nyina meka bia maka wo mitim no obeye no meaning say sa nipa no na wa marking for Isaac and penny ampa no ko hu Rebecca and the long and short of it also odini ko fie. But enye Naomi Rebecca. Into the long and short of it was odini kofi na okotua tie wo ma ne dawri wo ma no ne papa sika ne maame de akonta sika nti enfiri be ya ifiri Bible mu ti to da bia na obi say Africa enya Africa ewo nyame asem ye wo ba ho ade nti okoye wo ba no ho ade because na the master man sika won fa nkopɛ wo ba fa mra ni nti okutua saa nyoma ni nyina otua oma wo ba no ohun no wo well no ho a oba no ye de sese wo ye ma no no wo share no nose ring of course is their culture wo share no nose ring wo share no bangles. It is honor, that's their culture. To share the bangles or share the nose ring. I signify say what to say obe warana akoma obi. And penny apa oba no so nyoma oka nya omiti. O se me share wo ba yi. Look before you leap. Me share wo ba yi. Na oba yi a me share no. Oye good enough. Otimi hosti me moani yi. Otimi mami nsuo nom. Na wo ma moani bi. Ne de na opatiro no so oba oye hospitable oba oya opade oba ochade oba oye warm oba oye kind hearted oba obu ade oba obre ne ho ase obemma no ama emfunumu emoa na edi na chi no na girl no ma na no kra dwe so obemma mo one round pe o ma omo akopem se mo na me e na osabusa se omo nyina me bibi bi ho bia onya na and on any casa fine. You need to say your tree, the girl did it. Into a man who said, this is a woman I'm a warena, a bebwame. Into ampa and one son would dinner cheat. I did not call fee. I quack only wafa laba. Now coin no kind, and in your bema laba no kuhuno catch say, or person bewa. Nebano chomu the baby die hostino into onuna that time na Rebecca ninia any laba na actually ekoye Jacob Joshua ekoye Jacob sorry ekoye Jacob wo fa na okotena ne jeno bu ne kwase ano ono enti Rebecca na ninia ti ono no receive your omo kofi na omo maame ne omo papa no hwe omo hosti omo yie enti ye ma ono so na konta se kan ye ma maame de ye ma papa de ye ma obi a de ye wi hie no na oba no was the one who was in charge of the hosting oba na family no na eto aduane na ye bedi no enti oba na family no na eto aduane na ye bedi no enti nioma na omo no an feasting no ni ade ne yanko kan kire be ma ne se won fa sika mna ne ko penti if ho wan anko kire be ma ne se won fa sika mra ni ekodi dwan enkoto mo yenkoto na me koye we ne fa me ye aduane if se ohwo ba won chen a ohwo ne ba be ye ne de na emom wo na wuti fie no wo ne sese won so hosti ohwo no enti it was a new man ye nyina wa Africa ha no it was from the Bible enti wo ba no any hosti events no and homogeneous new man nyina enti wo wie ye no and odi opa no ekoma ne ku Isaac honey free but ene enti kanya hwe se wo kwa kware ukun hye niska ana be ma no hye da owo bi oye djuma but e bi o hye niska na se bi a wo boa no few things don't buy the ring don't buy the Bible Mentia wa diary in fan envelope from my man. It is unheard of. Enye bida. Because there are certain things unya yepe we break it the urade kan ye no from the onset. It is a bema and sana bema were two prerequisites I uhia pa. The man has to have a onwani fee. Onwani fee anya ofi awasi. Baby a wono abet ete. Ah wo be ware wo se wo ba wo be ware no ne wakwa akwatena. Enye obi a wo pechi obi fee. Enye obi one nadafo ne share dan. Enye obi a wone ote ne wofa etu kwan no so wo hwe ne fee so ma no. So you, the woman coming, you will take control of your home. It's as simple as that. It is a bare money or no one die. Or no one high, or no one die. He doesn't necessarily have to have a car. Only on one die on swan warrior tie. On swan warrior maker, and yes, me be see as so. And as a bare money juma tie. Awaria, you don't jump into it. Tina say, look well before you leave. You don't jump into marriage. And sana, what started? I can say, intime, me kun say near juma, intime, command is sky juma. It is unheard of. Don't be too desperate to say, me kun near juma. Bishia, as you say, what's it mean? Oh, Mishia no juma. And as so say, and maybe an juma say, I'm helping him to get something to do. That's a different thing. So yeah, Juma, it has to be clear. You have to know what your husband does. You have to know what your fiancé does for a living. Men can't just say, he told me, so yeah, Juma. You have to see it. He told me, say, man, baby, I'm not comfortable to my said uncle. My said uncle, he told me, say, onwa aha any day. No, you have to go there to see a film. He told me, say, onwa no, you have to be there at all times without necessarily calling him to see, say, the Okayan, no kora. If he said no, it's not me, baby, I'm a coaching chia, me dear baby, let me present more the fundamentals of marriage, and I said the foundation of marriage. Said the baby, I'll beat me at tia, dear, and I say, if he said, marriage is baby, a break here, and you had everything wrong from the beginning. But because the only thing you were looking at was getting a man, getting the marriage, the only thing you were interested in was the ceremony. You didn't even pay attention to whatever was around it. So, baby, say, I'm passing on one high, oh, no, my baby. So, one Korea, Korea, what's so a juma? Aye, or so a juma. So and so bank. Correct. Call impromptu. Now find out to say. Dear, you see what he says he is. No, be yes, we a detective. Well, listen. Marriage is a serious business. I'm a patch of dowry and only bride price. So a lot of intimate so much loss. I didn't understand. Dowry and only bride price. The dowry is the bride price. Inti what to talk on tuma depending on where you are coming from. What to talk on your many again. Sikane dasono oba hwena why you sika fan share envelope mo fan ma be ma say fa share envelope fa koma mebusuafo na fa koda da o mo say o ware me. It is not done. It is unheard of. It is unheard of. The Bible is your guide for life. Because hard times, believe you me, will come. Very difficult times will come. So the Bible is the one you turn to. It has to come from the man. O loungeways to say ukoto opioto no be o brazia ne empabwe bi ni o me bi ebe ma de na ye fe ne ade ne obu okro betima to blender ato eyi de aka ho ye fe eno de wa obetima ye memi kumba be wa to ni o me nyina me sheda ato blender me mfere se me catch me to blender eto a rice cooker e me ye parcel se de be ye ni o ma no be do so eno na ye me ha na me to ye na ma to da de si mi ho na parcel na me de ka ho e ma ade ne ye fe. But the main things now hear me bride price. Your ring, your gown, man. It has to come from the man. And yes, sir, help the man with other things. But the bride price, I friend it dowry, it has to come from papa sikano. It has to come from him. And yeah, it is better say mubediano. Maybe I kit one with me etia. Ma miss entoma. It is better say bediano. Na ye kitwa. It's wedding. We plan a wedding before we go into it. Bema nye juma won son aware. Bema high on one dying. One son. I'm not saying it's a bema sin dying. Bema means a high on one dying. On son aware. It doesn't matter how religious you are, how spiritual you are. It doesn't matter how worthy you are. You can do other things. Oh yeah, you function and microphone no medi di no mo sano. Munu aduane papa mo peke so mbeba bebo moka. And the corner it is wo ba no wo adwuma e wo sika. It is no wo de fa wabusuafo mo wo sika mo pe bibia sa pe or they want to show off. Omo fo mo sika mehye ho. Omo nye decor no aha. Ne omo nye yi no bi ehu say yeah. Mr. Kwesi Asumesi fee and ye ware ne baba and yati. Those are the things. Esese oba eye. But the major things has to come from the man. On high dying natures on soil because Bible says and no sunti bema be free na ne ejechi no de ne ho akobata me yire no ma ye honam kro bema will live, it will live and cleave. It is so is the man who is coming no atwe along. Ti bema ne make his decisions, you know. So a man has to have one home, the place how he can call a home. And yes, on any man no money no ma ida ba kwa man. And yes, on the man no to kai wo mu no ma be taking control of the house. And yes, a compound house no mu nyina kwa akota na ba cho. Asem we make me say me wie na Africa na for be out. I do not care about your thoughts. I am telling you the what ought to be. Me kan kra na kire wo fe be bo. Enti wo ko na bema na hayo no ane dan anya busuafie anya we menka kire me say my husband told me say you worry after 6 months obno abekwa akwa. Let me tell you the reason why you do not have to accept it. Don't even think about it in the sense say unya worry we things become difficult. Tama onu maame no mote anase tama wonko wote as osujani no. You decide whether you want to cook or not. You decide say bema he or she decides say bema he decides whether to buy food and also hey ojiga club to me 1 month you know the be fasting no aben onyame mu. Na so say wo ware wi a akohumabo ye chop money and as a housekeeping money constant. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no excuse to it. Ebi wo ho no ma wo ware wie ya within 3 months na wo yere nyam. Ye wo baby wo ha obanyim bewie no na wontimi nya adwuma. Baby wo ha obanyim bewie no na wontimi ntu ne nan. Obanyim bewie na ko wa hoode pa nyin se ne keke no. E man etese e man problems bebria. Esese wo gya bibia ho no beda ho. Enti na ko oba ne ko na ko nya biba. But wo be ware bewie ne se be ma woni adwuma. Wo ware wie ye so be ma no wan fa nkoto ho se na ho no. Woko ya na juna na started the year and now we within 2 weeks I was 2 months was a daddy menyam when you any jaba but se be man ye juma our ye no be started from the wedding night. I am telling you it doesn't whether wedding or engagement se one be man ye juma our ye no started from the wedding night be man high dying our ye no will start from the wedding night in the sense say Oba cannot own the home. Oba cannot be the manager of the home where there are other women already living there. It is a bare man one in the tea. That's a woman, they are the ones taking control of the house. Obana will look like a stranger, will look like a visitor. She doesn't belong there because when you are that. Neso se wa hai wo dan wa je wo ba bi na wote ana wo de wo yire ba be ka ho and eno de wo yire na ebe manage fi ho enti nioma ye hihye wo fi ho nyina comes from oba na dream and nioma ye to comes from oba na dream aduane a ye no kid oba na decide when to go to the kitchen, what to cook, what to do. Everything comes from the woman. If it's a main country, the home itself, the head of the home is the man because he makes the major decisions. But the running, the COO of the house, oba. And it's a one that's on your banner, Cotana baby. Ah, woman, me wo, what sisters wo, a busheni in our honor. I know my dear, nobody among quantities of free Jimukrada. We hear him fan or then a dear neighbor say. We hear him fan or then in Quan Baba say. We hear him fan or bets. At the end of the day, or you obey them like I saw Babette Nabon Jabba Jim Frama. Or shut out there and see I didn't answer say. What shall you lose? Hey, get the wire yo. A baby actually. the wedding will start collapsing from the wedding night of marriage. And those are the truths. And nipa be in person muti. And papa uska or person mo fie na what they mount. So what they chow. Anyway, yere. Any monkom obi eni ho. Mo na mo ko manage mu fie. Asumesi. Ya de no, we did it. It is a bad man. Onye obi a. What's the mommy? So please, if the man is a government worker and he stays in a bungalow with his co-colleagues, bungalow with co-colleagues saying, so I'm no go down back home, and our bungalow will be our one die. Say there, police for your warm quarters, your prison for quarters, you won't conform me why I'm on bungalow getting katia or but say that confines of the place, and you won't want to kunu na kwat na no, and a single room na wona mo decide say wona mo ni wukun betina. And will you manage everything there? But yes, I won't enough of one page, nipa for no mo share them. Now no, and no is over super crowd. I didn't answer open. So I say on microphone and share 90 won't over what not the work account. Now no ye go, we are tenant, and I said, we are winning our girlfriend, and I said, we are winning our wife, and I said, no, I don't get it. There's no way. It says any pan a bungalow no, nay, the man on no quantity. And I want own our cotton. Then it means you are going to manage the place. It's no a Juma or yen won't die in the man. It's an idea only now cotton. But say bungalow ness or microphone and share what the same. I dine back what Munina Muda, Munina Mujari Munina, and then there be no so are you. And no friend, aha, we said dormitory, true. And my friend dormitory. That is no a student, and because me who will be our year Juma, Beman will say, so that is it. And to the person me on say, this a bear man in Daya. Don't even try, man, so he's in him. Bear man in any Daya. Don't even try. Make us a will be warren. Na, me warren, I may pissy cram and not the Juma. I make a cringe. Yansen. Because baby, and Yamedi are the any 2 yen. Who want fan to her? As soon as I say, Umpo, a befrato. Baby, I said, Yamish share no say, why ye bear tree. If it's a mention. Say, bear man says, or ye Juma. Yamedi need Juma Shanes. God has created him as a responsible man. Say, on ye Juma, no fine show. On ye Juma. Said the bill beat me Gina, now I command the respect. Nesse, bear man in Yeju. When I was shen, we share in our Yejuma. When I would talk, Kawashe was our tone in the Shen. Uto wow Bible, I could add a bush and say, Wukum the toy. Uto wedding gown, it's our bride price. Wow, we in the man will buy Bema. And now, Nenakotana. Why in a worry? A worry anymore. Why and a worry? Who is marrying who? If your husband or no, I housewife and a woman and of Esro say, Nipa only Nipa qua, me need that in tonight at a point in the Juma say. Michelle Nai was working in the bank. It do baby Juma say a woman no sakonya Juma for. And I feel you decided to say on you be a Juma be or not be anything. But I know you're different. She are no way Juma. Problem to me to Nipa. I know you're different. But say, she are baby he's not working. And now who jijin so? Would you think to say Mortizori Aquala? When I tell you, who top you to? Who top up students? Woman is a cash in the bottom. Who talk a man? Why would you seek a high dime? Why now to Kawashe? Why now to a Bible? Why now to o my menum sikano? Any idea? And now, Koda, the money I would record that day, Pusian say, a Yukune, dowry no, wow, Jay, a wow dear, and now demand so on some farmer. Now, one trick it, Busian, the boy. One trick you be a Munada will be a say. He was a yeah, no, and say keep quiet, don't let anybody know I am the one sponsoring everything. No, I am not saying that you shouldn't help your husband. You should, but help him. And your man, Ebema na dream. Buano. Wanioma. Ebema nini abre juma. Buano. Wanioma. Ebema wabone honso. Because I wish ya bema no. Na wana woman sika ko hide in sister. And as I say one kasa so one about honso ntu po bi keke na jese wabe yon adwuma. Upo bi wa betwe ade mu speed dey am. Enti wana akọ high odan. Wana akọ high. Oh, why odan wi wana aton yo megum. We are no man scan now say on talk bi fancy hono. Na nyeti say ono ane dia. E no talk no yisu. Enti okoba na de akopem na akọ fix it. Okoba na akọ petrol ewu. No aba na wakoto petrol de egu. Omo anu akachos me de minisko. No amaniska na de ato ne ho. Are you helping him? The person just say you are not the one to change the course of the Nyame account. Sa wari no. Enya wari o. Enya wari o. Because it doesn't make the man responsible at all. Because when him say wo pen e chen said you pen na so tie me Bible share o kan dey bi. In order for a man to remain as the head of the home, he has to love his wife. Oba betimi dia hobrase ado bema. But for bema dey a prerequisite to say so do. To say bema no wa. Don't exchange material things with love. Don't think say you giving him a sika, you giving him I can't be an Rako was saying, Mommy, those typing the guys and type some woman, medium humo. That is Ghana for you. To the home here. Manage the way you see me, until something good comes out. Yeah, koso gen. Right. Yeah, but you koso generator. Ain't of course. Bearman. Say we need plan bia na ono a wono. Na wa na wo hwe no. Okode uton entire the bearman ko gina boutique. No akoye shopping chum. Na de ama no. Wo de bearman etu kwan kwa brochire. Pacho you light off. So you have to manage the way you see me. Yeah, koso gen, why? Mommy. All right. If you know, say the guy you are with, no, see. Now when him so niska, when him so anyajuma, when you say, "Why should I be responsible, Papa? Be on any enough for an pechi," and because who say the 6 packs and your fellow. We decided say because of 6 packs and it will be higher dying. Now they not them. I go Ghana no. Ghana for you. The 6 packs and it. We decided say, oh, you don't mind. We be share no. Na wama. Wawa hide man no what's name. Na wama sky juma. And now, why would you seek a your one day? Now I need an area enough in them. Or no so many Jews, I've heard you say, my man is not responsible. There be you, no, one is car. But anybody near offer, now penny height, now penny hen, now penny whom now per se anybody tear. Now per se your tear, yes, fine guy, no cash. And I only know, and I would do the agent, and will be able to say, oh, wow. And so now him say next can't anymore. I'm not saying someone more says sparks in any car. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't do any car. Ain't he say, a cobana say, Ukofana sa, now on anything. Now if you are more, now if you say, Nipano, mommy, unim say, Mwamishi, onye bibia. He doesn't bring anything. He doesn't support anything. There be you. Who say he doesn't have. But now you want to now pursue cheating nature. And I will find no rather the nature yes say ma ono nye no. Who decide say obey. And I will choose soon. To choose, be choosing baby and the baby feel. Truly, so honest, why you used to the fact say, or no, if you want a maniska, one hour, one end what the Nico Jan walk shopping to my man. Where's he seeing what to come man at them? Why you be a man? Don't know if you didn't say, oh, baby. Kai. I don't even have to bother. I draw card you. Who say, Mini gave be bonko moka credit for iPhone, a man. I draw. When you say, hey, Mini be yes or me pet almost all the member shopping. And me bufunuka credit pay or the obi try me ticket a mammy sending yanko, eh, or no, me cassa or cobe them cassa men could be pet or becassa menu, into all blackmail you. Into you living with him. Into their own, oh, because was one who said, fine boy, wow, who's a sister? What's your him? What's your age? Now you're here. It's be and can't you know, Sakway? Why a fast man, what did not dream? What's your age? What's your wafu? Fufuntus buntus, I always come with you. But who shall bray in an only in will be a piece only a getwa. But also, Pesa would you no be who say yes. When ya this guy there, he has and of course also a fine guy. It you're not chopping on us on the it you're not by say will be useful casting because walk around him say, or yeah, I so yes, hey, we are made oh no, that's not what I mean. You see, please don't leave me. My friends will laugh at me. You know, I am so sorry. Oh dear, you tell me whatever you want. And you say that, or say, get a loan for me. No, I could loan now, dear man. Tibon Koso. Da ben when he be bounce. Who's a way what who's it? I know what you see kana. No, they hear young guests no bet me a manage you. Because when you say want me manage you. Who was it? Then will do any man say when you say, oh, yeah, Juma man, Juma no so dear. And no anything how far. It's any or bad Juma Musa, who about who say yes, braba. Why, yeah, Juma Chichu could go in Munina, dear mount, a peja, obey, no, I am governed and panaso. And you know, kind of woodiano. And shed down, yes, sir, or domino, the dog, a no kind of woodiano. Obi so hot, my especially, my member, Miniano, my wabro, through. Oh, brooching the Berman in himself, got an brooch on match. You are a fine lady. Oh, Pepper, the only thing you are looking for is a husband. The truth is, you are looking for a husband. He is looking for an opportunity to get there. And there's no better way I did be brooch. Chance of a worry or bar. It's one more ban when you're a pepper. Well, Banokudo, Ukraus and two back rubber, Opposite Nefi, one when we be near my normal man of Fabereno. Would you seek a quack or Tobema the Frigana, the Ababa transit you dry? Yamia Yadom, or Yabema, or Wanyansa. I would name said Donald Dowa. A lot of them are just taking advantage of you. It would be a bruchery. Sister, now what's Wesika? Now they are Brebema. We are Juma, now when I would see ne dying kawa. We ye Juma, now na wotoka man. We ye Juma wa bruchere, or ye Juma cran, no book, I said that there be house in a Juma. And ka ben macradi and kauti, and that's why you're responsible. When I would me ye Juma, no one send this kakakra. It's at the end of the month to craft 400 Ghana cra. What do you send Yama or Yiri wa bruchere who say, what's your woman or chop money? As a woman, sister. Nyame nipa bi ka se beboa de awo meboa peso be Swiss Canada nyame be man krofo bumu krofo de mo twa mo to spede de tada bia no bi ho no sofo kitu bi a wo peja wenye hu se gay se de oye fresh oti abrochire ene onya ka wa be sisi asori ho twom wa me ye bu asori ha ne yesi ne foforo no wa me ye bu ha ne yesi ne foforo wa ye sofo shopping ene ye ba obi abehu se ye sofo shopping na ebe and your shoes so there is screeching shoes me there you see one hu se yes shiny shoe e si one mo bi hu se ne no wa chi to turn your man twom wa to nku a wo be ye wa to ta after shave nyina de aka ho e de abrandi phone atoto da bi o wo expect say Uncle Pedjuma be now you are a Juma enough for her. You are a Juma enough for him, sorry. You are a Juma enough for him. We are Juma you are a Juma, you are the job. When ya. It yes a one who use to say Juma pepe. We are also Uncle ne danka wasanka say me ba me na me pese me ye into the ginekotia no was sending dollars ne pounds ba now they are brand now they are kotia ne danka osi won koye dey osi won ko pedjuma bia we adwuma you are the job me no my cast let me tell you And I am brown name. The Bible says, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. Nyamia se musa nyuma we now. Unnecessary sponsorship now for some of you. It is no value. It has no value. It has no value. You are going nowhere. And your relationship papa be na home. Obani you su keke. Etubu se no no wama wo de sika twa ticket man why you dey ya gene visa ne ade nyina de aka ho wasan to ton ma obedru ho so wo pese wo na fufu a wo nyina hu se guy no ware no you obi ama wasan to ton ma twom san so de ama no na o hye no de pia se de be ya na na fufu so hu ti wono so hu se ono so ba adwuma nti no ba dey worker ti na wo yusu man na wo yusu na fufu no ene no no na wo ma no aba visit kakra no we abo adafu abo we so ti say my boyfriend oh bodam you are going crazy. Ubi wa dream kakra ubo se dia awura na ye no o yusu keke ibu ana wa Ghana we a corporate lady we hia dia mo nya position kama we near te dodo enti ye wo say you know everything enti wo pese wo fa be me bia obi apia obi be hu say yeah this is my man, he is mine Sacrifice no so ebedi ba etu obeye ho adwuma atwetwe nkukom ama ene ye say hey akosia you can't just imagine that guy when he handles me see ubeje di say hey wotimi de make 4 solid rounds ene ye den eno na ama wa de ehu ti say obi shirt ano eno na ama wa de ye sisru ehu ti say obi shirt ano. Oh, you saw do performance. No, you greedy. Oh, you saw any no, you saw a no, do ye no pay down cost and yeah, then. Oh, in what my brain be used one yeah. One castle we debut make us a man who found I should see her. Never did see her. Never share what did. Wa kura wo rebel ama we ya. Said you would ya be used to this any match of fire in a way the India. Boy, what boy in aduane amani di nyina is to use you front and back. Obeto weni no. Na afi ade na ajege wi no. Afi na obu kwase because who say the onus onim de ope. Onim say yes no be ma 3 rounds. Because winya obi a obu a ono be ko 1 round. Akura be ka se nipa nkwa ja mo yare. To probia yes obetimi use no won say yes to ono so ba no use onim say we there o ma 3 rounds into ko she krom kra no che oni o baby koda no be ma 3 rounds probo say akwesi enye mi sawai ujami me mu jimi o ma bebre mu jimi papa yes nipa bebre no mu jimi sana sa bra no kro obi tu fu kra na wa hwe akotan nipa Bible so say ntu kwase afo no beta tebu wo say nipa na nani anje ne hansa eti boy na ye ne ho adwuma no be na sheda breaking do you love me mo say I can see guy ma me so ye no ono de o sheda ejina o jeje me so no ebusa me do you love me na say I love you enti na o yes na me wu no I can see enya me why me pa cho wate o de oh, how many times have I told you? Only a man, Momo. And why, and I had bomb. I quay your back a crane. She had done here, was see. I want him. A day was see one of them. Now, Jimmy was about this guy, the minimum. Ubana money 3 rounds. Now, when you're tough friend, 2 years, any welcome cry. It's any yes, I'll say, oh, yes, 90 men, who punish all your life. To what Juma Papa, we in now. Who day man, who download man. No, they show baffle. If you walk around, no, my worry dada. But to whom say one, why are desperate now? When you what you say, who will be our neighbor chassis, will be who say, we a normal husband. You want to see somebody or you're extraordinary. Ope obi obeba ba chechire won sa enti girl boy ni nya won sisi awada ne wayi ti no wa chechire won sa wa show handcuffs na wa show handcuffs ha o do na abo ha na do ma no the pillow ato no apeja would chain prisoner in your own bedroom na ya would they say this guy there he knows how to bought them Jimmy. It's as simple as that. Ubi when and Kabos are born, oh Jimmy Ukeke. Because a lot of them, they don't come for anything. They don't come to stay. They are looking for opportunities. They are stepping on you to get other opportunities. And eventually, said they walk around, oh shoto, there or then. What catch on enough for me say, me guy here me say, and yes, some katwa. If he handles you, to enough for ya, almost I said I almost sitting almost said I because you've told them, say, if this guy handles you, almost so better tested. It's too bad to any. No, now I caught machine about to feed and will be a use to be. I feel free to remove that. And so do walk around with the American, giddy, I quack any one day. Woman, walk any one day. What they call that, I will bush you for say you, and so now more now. A tuning me a new honor, why there, what in your no book, as yes, it will worry. As one I won't show or hide dying when you're responsible with your breach and also tia. Until you ask yourself, is it marriage? Sadikono, are you married? Look well before you leap. And son, I'll be since you share a when or ban trans and a bearman juice. Oh, by ask questions, find out for yourself, check to see whether what he told you, you know, Obi for you know what da keke. Now so we are Juma no aswa their brain. And you think you are in a relationship? Yeah. One better. You think you are in a relationship? You are not. And you're in a moye. When you say to say a sex game will be na mo play with then you enti baby munya hia na ase hu se guy we die obema me fifrate me odwamanfo be man ni baby ti na obi ho kra no ne nadafo bi net na nadafo net find out if you are outside now me kra dey me da bia meka so wo baby na so kwakwa be man make sure say be man you responsible find out say he fa no ye adwuma nipa na so on net so no bi net na so no gwa na hide ma wonua bi kopie ni so ma obi en check ni find out o kota dey kra wo ye due diligence kakra me nyi ni say kwakwa designer and marriage is designer. You check to see that the corner is it what you bargain for now? Your guy he's not who he says he is. Now so now what's that is now I'm any Jennifer Cotasas, no atasas, no afa, and our tongue. Now no could be crying. Bema to me foul bicycle, we are a or no bani fabric, no say we are the no idea, or the aqua channel news speedy. No, no more job, and Nina, I saw Bano, or no. A take one, me throw. We are not some near war, now you're quite your foot, not some American war, never have you free hackle, be unfreo. I mean, Pharaoh, some make a command you. It's the empress me catch on say a member baby ya kwadwofo akwadworo. There are a lot of men anya imagine some be adwuma. They are only looking for people to take advantage of. Don't give them the opportunity to swindle you. Don't walk up bresa nanti akonya japade no atam sika na de ama be ma say je kwata sase je kwato dan no akonya no de ne dia to so you have to struggle before he even puts your name on it. Maybe I don't get it all. Say, see, the world is all around. Say, what you want to say, Ubetofia. You can get in touch with any company be or tone fee. Now, I wait here direct the Amanaka until you get your papers. Why would need that? It is, as I said, does marriage necessarily have to blind you so much so, say, you don't think about anything? Nuti utemska na dia mawe utemska na dia mawe utemska na dia mano say mami hu dia menyempo o se menye sey ma o se mi hu dia menyempo o se menye sey amenka bibinja se wa ma weni anawa obie ni onyame kura boye no o de yepe e mai urade boye. What do you pay my? I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a man who is cute. And then a word happen. A man who is cute. Meaning security. A packaging or demo. A man who is cute. A man who is cute. Cute. I know who Jimmy call. Na be ma ti bon koso bi asebe o ko toilet kro paper ne 2 years. Na wa confess abe man say obi hon ma he doesn't even understand what that word marriage it's all about. And so no wa be ware. Wo di usika, ha be ware, wa be top problem. Akoto fie. E na homa na aduane di. E wo ye ne bibia. E na oye kwadwofo. Wo yusuka no pem no de abesi ho. No two way no de akopem no de abesi ho. Wo mani ska obi hu no akọ account mu akọ clear usika. Ubusa na se me de ya de me se me de be ma why. E de na tete bi de wo sha me so dodo. Wo me de ma. Wo se ko jisika wo bi ho fambre me de wa se da ye son no akọ bobesian wo wadwuma e bi wo adwuma bi sika ye de ama wo se hweso. No wa tam na wo de ama be ma no. He's very cute. There are certain decisions. I mean, yeah, man. It's a woman in the open. Oh, Nipana, check it. Share the bag. Obo okra on schools. I was my school every year. Obo on uni was my university every year. Obo okra SS kra. Obo ware ni be wi ansan na when we say Nipana kra so on go classroom da. Asia kwa. No aba be Jimmy hu na woti abrochi oba fe kama nyame aye wado wa hwe ho so yie enya ba bi agina wo ye adwuma ne ade na wo ye adwuma na ade hebe ma. Don't do it. Eko ware problem bia ware obi hu se wo hwe ne natural traits na oni so yensi oni sika kitinkiti bi adwuma ni shede ntumpo but who say papa pedwuma ene no try we no wo say me boa no kra wo ma na obeka se papa me bo be se enya be hwe o you say wo bo ne besia enya bibia se eye adwuma na ode ye se de be obeye responsible with the money obi hu say okoji wo banka obe manage ni yi eti bia da achi bi o se o my dear ji o se o de fa she adwuma ni ye ja ho o wa hu se ne zip tin o dware kra oni ni hu adware ye ni moto am kra bon no ani abre no o ba ko top problems an no de akwa to fi listen kwa ware ato bo ati vivem Fishe mai se nyame mani papa eto de bia na bi ho ade ya na me problem ne mo no se eto de bia nyame yi obi ma ne nipa no won che but you are looking at some big Goliath bia ware wo pe saw size ni bi gentle giant bi no mani ade o pe be ma o pe so you don't want ordinary people it we who normal people for number obi wa o ka say cute abede na cute na eni mu ana cute na me de menti asiana but because come cute and come use cute to say cute ya so light na nempa choko change na intimi so is na haya mhye na wa hwe ya wani abre odi usika nyina akwa akoma so what are you be a friend, not someone who sees you say or your favor, not someone who say we are donor. Who are you be? The person has to be a friend. A friend will be a who sat down for. You can't sat down for it. I don't want you to be a one in a dream apart. Mo dream boom. Say na the cannot hear. They also cannot hear. Ubufu, I tell you, Ubufu, he understands you. Once in a while, when you go, you move your massa boom, Mukom him, any idea. Ubia, one in a war apart. And you will be a was through a chain. TME, and you'll be a was through a chain because you're not necessarily in stature, but and you'll be a war bano, Yamia Pija or Pan or Ban Berman or Fombi, but body. And yes, I know what to ask you. Naturally, want to mean young Comobine more. Because, or here what? Oh, when is this happening? Or here what? Oh, mammy. And so also, what be say, oh, China Warren, catch them young and they shall be yours forever. I mean, can't you? I know your mamma line, no crown, mamma catch you younger. A man, you know, many betty crow, more. It's why you be making a lot of mistakes. And to say, why you don't know, I could fast have a man and about better. Nothing no book was here. Okay, Abba. You're already dead. We have talked about a lot of issues concerning relationships, but this is one of the fundamentals that I think everybody needs to know. Yeah. Bless you. It's one here. You may be now with the children, boss, and now we change. Oh, please, my darling, you know I love you. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to die? Oh, me patch or what's it? Oh, boss, I'm enough for forcing me. Listen, and I told the Biamunya baby home. I am not saying love is very good, but so yet he said that he is your God. Obi won who be man pe no aka ne fie nsem nyina broken heart wo fam ememe bu ni kwasea wo mo betwi ni diye wo mo bagi ni sika na ma automatically na be man na fail say ne manage for no. I am the one coming to save the situation. We share obi asusu. Look well, there are some people omo sheda nye eyi omo nye mature. There are a lot of men out there where it does or your bema, but unim nyansa. Your member bibri wo, a man member bibri wunyansa kama. Bema we wunyansa ne bema you're responsible. E who no say, this girl, menenetina, waboa me sa we dey say me am sorry. It will say they be a will try so be bi. On track them so what application to otefako or follow up or call I could find it out. One try on mobile home cry. Oh, what talk a man say, any babes, but when if I weigh Uber and I say fire be or say, media, I don't want media, Yamina make a drive a car. It was a man drive a car. Yamina, I mean, I make a drive a passenger car. I don't want people to see me say me drive a car. It was no, I want drive a car, no. Now the car now private. To talk and not the private. We are not the farm man on your mother down your banku joint. Now so tia boche na wo bre bu ha wo ti Ghana wo kwa adwuma wo sori anopo wo dware wo twi anim for people to know say so no tia kire no wo use ma wa bonten now so ti ho no now so ani abre hwe listen there are a lot of men omunya mature nyame nwa because wo anyi che na se wo oba no oba kora wo yakwala aketwa obetime aware papa kokora ma yedi entia is a woman who manages the home. A woman manages oba or manage ono akasa or manage the feelings or manage enkwala ewufi or manage aduane or manage bibie ewufi hono bia is the woman who manages it. Ya fa no nto nchen sanso na oba no na manage be my excesses eti be me bi oba bi ho oba papa betimi ne be ma papa pani kora atena ebufu kora betimi adafe na akwasi menyesa obone samana ne sa bosi be ma no that's oba ni munyansa wo dwin se kokofa hwe oba nim de ewufie tie mi ye oba nim de ewufie eye 3 times emema nim de ewufie me ka se man nim nyansa ti fie na wankoko to me nonsense ka be ya wo baby a oba nyansa a wo de manage fie eye 3 times be ma de it is a woba ewufie na wo woba no wo ko sa ko ware be ma wo sanso esha sanso ka ho wanya body no wanya sex no wanya pretense no name the real deal be ma obi ehu se wa ware be ma no ema because enye the fault efie yen kire mema efie yen tete mema bebre sa yemma mema konsuo yemma mema time prepara yemma mema time no aduane yemma mema time banku yem cheda in time fam wo se be ma bi kutekuta ne nuanom ne ade na ne maame wo ba omo nyina ye mema enti wo so no enti ye de omo sa sankrofo no so na omo ye good husbands in society asa wan kofa sama enyini bi na ye o se manyi but wo de maame kofa young boy bi sa na me ne ntina the woman say be ma nyansa ofie e keto e bi efie talking about managing of the home. And as a being a husband, no, a member dream, oh, ya kola, oh, ya oba, oh, ya ketwan, near Sumama Okudija, Okwa Bobulushi, Okwa Kanishi, Okodija, Oketia, while Kodija be so jab and wed piano, show me a monkey to my mini horn, Mamma Koja, Unyanki to show Mujari, almost shetchere, et totoya, Koye Bibia, SCS, demo prepra, demoniade, et your bar penny, a mag training, per mag grooming, obenino, Nana Jean, I will feel, nay more. I just obey Antetenepe. It is a sounds to correct Emma was sounds for me. I'm answering, I'm killing 2 horses, 4 or 7 beds at the same time. Mom was mommy, can I marry somebody who I'm older than? Listen. Oba, which a hukum 4 years ago. Listen, I made do Munyansa. Munyansa is so wide, they say one way could be one. Decisions I make it could be just about concurrency. And when you see hukum. Now what sounds so afraid they always have down trodden. Equacophobia, what sounds when you chain. Took of our firstborn boy, yeah, or drive the boxes. If you put a son, we see. And this walk at and so good, this walk at and so could you say, this walk at and so good, oh, no, and as sister Penny. And yes, sounds one wants to because of baby, I would Gina and Tino. A sign saying, Yama, Unyansa, what sounds will be a when ye cacra. Now what fun you may move, she answered the fiancé, any idea what or ba, Bebe Jawari or no quantimentina, or Bay Jawari or no quantimentina 10 years. Because it is the woman who makes the home. What's I go for first one? Did I buy it? It's one. This one can say, and this one can say, where did he? This is what you could no kuta for no memes, and we shall open a laptop or so, and yet, and no cry, you are age, crab, who brow, baby. None can't say we sounds one down lie or one down liar. You have to make all the decisions. But the woman who said, or buy your bar, it's your DB, bed my your bad, ya, a bayan ya. It's ya, yan, or Bepesa or Becca. Ah. I don't know, yes, sir. The jadi on your more person, the end of the who's when you chain into your for Becca when you chain into the episode Casamini. And so now Casama can when you chain when a cacatin and a Kenya problem. But because when you chain into no, it sounds sad, dear, why you're 7 was some so maybe a woofuna catch and say, ah, why I or say when you chain into the Biana would it matter. That's when you chain what? Hey, no more. So there are certain mistakes we were. Me pa mo chao. Many sound unya obi na ebebuawa woni nenta. But me chao the basics of a lot of marriages. Marriage problems. It's one here. Because me kwa dia ware na mwa me. Nenso na foundation na nko yi. Ukoto no e na ware. Uhia no. Uhu no se onye obi a. Onye adwuma. How bet me would date no. So when you change would date no. Oh, no pipe. Be only would need discuss it more options. Or be a quiet juma go far away kakra. How about here? Oba makes suggestions. Babes. Now oh Felicity you will be. And again could try week a cray. Any week a cray. Any week a cray. So umano what they I said moon in our planet together. Until they are drink a cran, so they are drink a cran. No money, no more. It's not baby. So a man has to start work and get his own place. Know how to give housekeeping money. Tinya fe na na kwa kwatena no. Ubebusa ne say, me to machi banku. No aka che say kwe. Banku eje ko yo je. Last time last week no be hwe enyo. I feel now, me person me come we wo fufu. No I catch you say there be train weekend near no. Onim hwe. Akọ ware ono ohun no so wane na auntie net. So any abre so ware. It the baby bi ho no. Monto mo boase. We shall be my way fine beginning the bema betimi no why phone sex ya mo ye ya. Wa frɛ now you touch your hair. Imagine I'm there. Touch your hair. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Both say we who your government. Utima your dead. Na who Jimmy Gumza. Awarian and you raise your hand and you go. You raise your hand up. Touch your hair. Imagine that I'm here. And ma I am crofo honor or betching. I send you how the money be broody over. At the beginning now, on any one na beginning now, don't know what until now. We are not doing it. Or are we as and when you at it? Ah, this boy is all my con. e dey for be now man come say now so we dey now what time me share say me man come but now support me so ade na say I will be ka ho asem afi wo so won ti ase awo ye ko e kodura ware mu a enye sex pen ye ko ye ye dura ware mu a e more of major decisions so wa ware ye bi gira e gina courtship wa ware ye bi gina e gina mpra be ma na wanya no na no ne ko tama wo hia no na brabo ni decisions said you what here said you ususu nioma ho said you wo ye good say you see wa ware ye nyina e gina be ma no beginning na wo hia no tama wo ma ni sika no kire sa ware ni nyina tama wo kwaji loan de man no kire sa ware ni nyina tama wo akasa wo yu kotoko mu sika e de ware na wo di ni din to so no kire sa ware ni nyina aware na asay dada. Until let's be real. Nobody is wishing anybody say, man, you marry. But in doing so, get somebody who is closer to you. Get somebody who truly loves you. And listen, when a man loves you, when a man loves you, you're selfless. As someone to you, Nabeka. Obu honma opeso hia obi a no ni na hia beginning na be be ma foforo ni na take kakra ya be me wan opetututu obeda honma o sorry ya why koye breakfast. Why you breakfast a chicha salad ni ade e de so you careful. Oh you. Because you nyina nim say Africa. Unless we are wutie no ye broni. You nyina nim say Africa. Ya mema no. Wa mu nkan banku, wa mu ntan kan banku. Obeka banku kura je so ye chef. Wa je so ye chef no de hu ni nyina nim so ye chef no aduane ye ni hobby, aduane no ye ni hobby. But mema tan enti hu be ma hu na wa do akoye anopotutu wa ye fruit juice no de aba oba no kuta bibi wona ji itara eno na mo pe no the tada part no eti tada no ye I have a surprise for you no akoto no asonsa hey sister yeah Africans are pragmatic people. Pragmatic they we yeah more of the yedi hu na yedi enye tada no ason sabu hon ma no ahye da pagya kakra obabi ni timo ye de tete hu se kwan so ya ukoteskai eno an plan boy kakra no pagya awokosro no ahye da pagya you are my angel you are my beautiful wa hu se unufu yegu na ore hwe unufu din no say wow what a beautiful breast ndu hu to wojimi mu e ma ba de to de be wo ba no wa bro no I said that pagya wa kosro no I said that what a beautiful breast we nim say we need to o hwe to us wow o pese o ti ase ese oni wa na be wu tini we you and kakas when you kakra dia no wadru be 45 50 55 hono sana we say your youngest oh you my baby my queen my dear what is so sick nyina da ujimi o mame gajira o 55 so ujimi dia why on fan ko si baby a jimi 7 no ujimi on ko papa ni bia kokore bi na no ne e mo bra etu hu say boy ujimi o yo nwa adwuma sana akoma say oh I love you nanu me hu mama bi 73-year-old woman now we date 25-year-old boy what talker pathfinder man na boy no e ko banana ne tibidi kra de me hu no me say jama ne wo fa ne wo fa say na ne kum de I say ehu mo ko I say oya mo boy no I say oya me hu adwuma na me so e fantini e me hu adwuma so yeah no we will be someday I say mommy imagine this my darling I say do you like it me say I love it hey fant me dramanfo hey I say mommy I say no on mommy na on aka no ajiso I say mommy me say yes darling I say do you like it I say I love it. Na woke nyina so no suru osehwe mami nyi bibi takwade nwan mami ni mihia no takwade takwade ha ayen wa aso atede obi ahye obi a ma akoto petrol medesia bon dem oye me na ade no fail ade no so improve nyim no jam hot ma toka madama em pesa me sense mami styles na oyi wu no oyi wo baby ya ukura de se wanyi nti ukura de enye yi obu ha owe ne to baby a toilet no wo no asan we nanim baby ahwe ni ho na wo de toilet na wo na ade na no ne ho James no de abrel na wo so de ahye wanum ablo job e de ama no asuma simu ani na wo jibi ai me na me ka sanse mu hedi a kire me yes spiritual ones but let me do the physical ones for you. Blow job wa hwe wo tu nyina wo tu kakra na water free no eye wo said wo da nsuo mu na nsuo no e de wa eko ade ne fa me eye wo ye kwa wo mi se de otimi hwe me to o we wo tu na ye den etu nti se na nse na no mbo Mamenga se mincha ene Emma, who do what in face of? There are a lot of good men out there. But the bad nuts none of those. And let me tell you, a member be bringing opportunities can normal people. Ubu honu awoni ne nanti kura wanka sa hu santi mo woke. They are too good to be true. Wa no wa yiri. No aka che na yiri sam yenyi gay kakra. Uso nye din na gay me fa me kwa buchi na ye me fa kwala nyina enko. No abe fa. It will be 2 years of Rioto. Na onye ska na onya ne pepe wia. Asem kitu ebi no de gina so no de jao. Sister Azumesi. Usi so. That's why young girl. E me ban papa wo mo. Nyomo nyina na enya wo classes ah. Nyomo nyina na enya wo levels ah. Ebre na ya ban papa bi wo. Hwem. Ne choose papa baako. Na ne wa de ntina. Nemwa. Na one ne tina. Mo nyina ma start. Aye mo ade kama. You can make a man be mate wase no dowa. You can make him into whatever you want to. Wari ni wi ne se be ma do. Oba wunya be ma do wo. E se be ma do wa. Wunya bo. Ai maybe a twempra. It is all do so no be twempra. But okotwempra kra no ba obepa uche. Obebu. Ade bi sia, odi nidi be ma. Enso se be ma no no wa. Na wo twempra kra wa che no se ma ya ntidi ayi. Me nkwa ne be ma ma twempra da ma ya wo we na ntse sister come kra me ma bre. Wo se na afo no asem obi wo kro timi yi wa ka wa na wa tode a hye no wa to abo se je me kra nya me na be ware. Se no waje wani so. Di omua no wajeju ka wase emi de wa ma mi skadia ende ye mpri o wa ma mi skadia ye mpri o obo se na hey obi se oh mommy I met this guy, he was very good but wanted to add oral sex to our life. And mommy, is it a sin? What do you now? I be marry or to ebony. Tima be man or to sa. Why do you cracky? Obema didn't suffer one in your day. But didn't say remo in your day. It just what I know this assuming a man and one not the baby. Baby, you muka on a member be bringing bones. When you so wako sebe wako jawo na ya ba to kra ya peche nyina opese pepe otafre ono so opeso so enwuma wentimi so enti na nani age otafre wentimi no tetintesi ogu ho obewie na ade ye pe no ye ade ankoyi and now see you enjoy it. Hey jai na ko wani na pa de papa bi na fa ade ni fa ade ni sum nyame fa ade no mo mfa ne be ma bible say ko de kwan e da wi be ma kwan e da ba o chire otietie nyame wa chire ba bia ye de be ma ye de hye wa chire se be ma fa na no enkonko butu anu fa nkonko wa nka so hwe ade enu ma etimi ba mua etimi begum o de pu amu menyene mu gum bebre na papa ya benum ni nyina o wi awasan so anu nsu aguso be ma mu bro be bi wono any day wa tafre obey tru mu sorry tafre obey etu nyina de aka ho. What kind of life is that? Mu wi ana fe o say hey na numbo nya wa no aye ne sa Munyai, mema no munyai. Nyame achiwade e ka sexual impurities. No. Sexual impurities and you may be how ya. Enye ema ho nte. Akwanu sufin e de egu mu. Eno mamusa. No vitamins na ebe mo wana sade. Tieto de bi na nyame asoma be ma papa bi aba. Wana mo kwam ebe ma papa. Na so bi na weni abre upe. Obi o 6 packs. Obi okra wasi oni abodwe se. Be ma ni ni abodwe se. Ije ontimi nware no. Wo pe be ma wagya abodwe se ku ha. Bi e gangi fo yin so dodo na so time page. Oh bia. O de ye pintraso e benya asem. Ti pintraso. Wan obi a o ye adwuma ye yi ba o wen animo ye yi on politician bi e o ja platform so na abodwe se ku ha da. Wan obi a we di position bi minister bi na abodwe se wan doctor na abodwe se ku ha da. Wan ayi sofo bi na abodwe se ku ha da. Wan obi na abodwe se ku ha bi eni ade da. Tika kitwe bi o de ayi nim kitwe bi. We pet to prove a point to say when you're mafia. And no mafia. Ain't see the truth of the matter is a year can't edit your go, but at the end of the day, Miss Red, when you are choosing, choose right. Yeah, baby, you'll be up quemus or possible, and I'm sure I saw for baby home by that. No, I saw for baby back by so for my back cry or platforms to see how you can. Ni kwani abre ware obi den wo land eso wo na yire oye na yire oba na kana nu nsem nyina be ma so ko ware no no di sika na ba behwe ti mo motiti abro chire ne to de bia do your due diligence you do your research as well. A lot of them they just come because they are looking for opportunities with you. No abon yire anu oba no so eja oni bibia kan nti no aye din enti de hu na so me mane mi ku ni nua ba na de na yire na na de mane no. So no any abre. What you nyina wa ware na wo ye adwuma no wa send abre no na yire edi wa ha. Na so wo so ti ho. Oto se wo kun. Wanya boy. Onya wo boy, obi kun. Na so wo mu hu se wo ho abo ho so. Wo po obi na wa yi no. Enti no no so de ne ho abre wo. Wo hanom ga na hanom. Oto de bia ma bebiri ho no mu si so. They are very beautiful women. Bema be penna obe checha me dem impo all this afi wa clock a we twam sa do no afi na nani abre e de obebe bia e be manage ne sa etubo se be ma bi hwa no aka che ne yire se obi wo kwa ne yire kun ketwa bi no ahye da se de waja ware onya no no aba no na wo so when wo so dwin se wanya freshman na wo sogu na no de ni pie wo de ni tu kwan wo ye ne pepes ma no ene ade afi wo beti wani no no aye o se school ni chok sabre na san ni be ba ho so tise wan hwe yi no amu ani ama ho so na wo de me go fa we if you see ade me say guy bia me hono pa de ai o de sa no ababro we no kre guy bia me nya ne pa de hono pa me say guy ni jin na wa enti obi e hono no bedru so sisa what's it gonna he choso baby ampe no no wa sheda be kacho say emma be me bi wo akobua onya broken heart bia no be kacho say on your baby nanti no bani bu ne kwasia any ade listen there are certain lies bi wo wa anwa no be kachire because anwa so no kachire we be utirima ya ode say wenya boy eti wo kachire po say emme bi pa de onya ya mpe de ope yenya tubu say na wani aje etu o fele say onya yi you due diligence wo aso ba na be fa emma unia ba na so wadanfo ba so nko hwehwe frewu wadanfo ba bia wadanfo ba ma bi man say adwuma ne say check is akwa we man obe manage na obe hu no send information fama oba so ye oba fama oba so ye be ma fama oba so ye oba fama be ma na be man ko yes investigations because baby one ebu yetwim edi kwa ebu mu fa so kwa enema baby one ma esi nkofo ehu nkofo nim obi ehu enso obi eyi bi kan onam he na okwa akọ say yellow are wa fall in love madi afa wa dwen afa wa so afa obi bia eti obi kura hu no kura wo baby kura wo ba be ka chiro kura osuro wo ba be ka baby e chire kura wo be ka se jamo no kura onu mom no person say wa ware what's the disadvantages of dating older women? We say what are some of the disadvantages of dating older women? Older men. The first disadvantage is say, unyi bro, wage so. Emma usro. Because say ufa wow age, you learn to make mistakes together. But obi busa say disadvantage is being a woman say obi ne akokora older men ebenanti. And our older women okay. Older men. Because when papa penny no wa breta ma obre na woni ho. Tama o struggle na o titi nanim o sam nanim fifiri no. Nyame di abona na o de abona eye adwuma no na woni ho. Eti wo no de obeto ya yisika na wenya no. Eti wan hwe ya your whole perspective and I say your perception about life nyina no. Wo hu no say o ware papa penny na wo ware ase nipa ne wo sika. Iti nipa no nante na no ama wasoro wadwen asoro iti straight away no wuntimi ne be ma afi na o shabrabo ase nante because o feel say uhunu say either too slow or nisika he doesn't meet up your standards or say match your standards or say match your level because we are too big because only penia obona bra bonya sika no na woni ho no ene nante iti papa no so hu say wenya small girl no o ne bad treatment ni you treating na yire no no wo no so share wo no o treat you to say there we angel until so hu no say papa that is how marriage is supposed to be. It is only older man and auntie ne say asem ka semujai ana owu ana BBC you coming back to date a younger man won't mean yet because when you more buy na there be owu sua na mo we wo de nantwie na starting nantwie echi osono ne beba osono echi enamba ebiem it is enyame anya wadom na se wujai sa papa na you living an ordinary life with your age mates, no, it doesn't happen. It won't say any panel you frustrated by man sa bibi obey be so any. Then so yeah, so I any age for tonight. We struggle together, accommodate together, soakings and you together. Me who young gay be or call what I crowd and any column soakings. Me who young gay be or call what I crowd and half in on any question abrabasi. It is nipper now on the because we was cantina opening so now warren. And also to say Yami and Fethi when ye so be a bet me as you bet me a winter. When ye and you bet me a winter. It will we jaguar. We down Qualanketwa. And Qualana Fain and Qualana Fain, I'll copy Bemo, your way, Jaco Arenana. Of course, soon Samsung could be beer, or no was cast at a separate level on an aquacotla. It's half a baby, now what brabon, one man and a half from the beginning. It wouldn't a younger man tonight, younger man, so he does the things of the age. 18 age, you know, or how drink a crack, or pen mark a crack, a woman when you seek. And so soon you go run at almost cano why and the demand. Young boys to your back time, Marco 5 no their Jones. Also, Ninko Crana and Cocrano, so almost wise cano, walk around the two of them. So take it, we take it ready for with baby episode could be. But Nipana wouldn't start in the name of Brabon. Or a young man, I say na war bread. Not that you know, so I could any older man, I could do baby, or go fast up upon. And also, two more would stress. Unnecessary stress and the pressure now got on my beman. It will be a young and I made a accommodate me and I made a say and I'm doing a minion away. And so say when we young age group in a cotonaya and said now you struggle together, you suffer together, a combat mood together, or Mabe Yari together, as Mubenya Sika together, Kakran, Mube ye together. And I be a bedroom be so many. It is sanity. And an older person will never satisfy you. The way I will say hi and go cry be a man baby wa moboa untimi mfa young horse and fan go to older horse na nka je se hwa akokra no akokra bia wo se me ye ni me nya be 55 60 65 na so me ne oba da me ne da te se obi a owo te se de me wo for you so Viagra ene ne gra no na da chi ade ne be fall off say kiko no e je se wo de doma machine ne be page na gina na so se wo kofa eye we eja oya kakra mu betimi na beginning mu hia mu betimi akọ na 13 rounds 8 rounds 5 rounds in a day mu amudia mu nyina you are growing together ebedu baby na mu nyina so mu bread together ti ebedu baby you wouldn't have sex bebre with him because you are also as when na nanti ache enti afi ebedu baby no you are not so driven by it but when akokra na nanti he will be giving you everything na so wie so a wo besa so akona young boy so atop ama if it's a winning sakokra no even though we said that tian mu ayet said there youngest baby mu said that or be said that tian oh ha hey oh yeah obwa or person ye keke na papa no say the be ya ni sika sam na betimi aba beto because yes papa no be so na papa na feel say hey young girl me nanti ya ma ye adwuma no so na wan so nim say papa wanye hui so go for young boy the first round keke kra no betimi ma waka wan ato etubu so be wie no be ji older man ni sika that's no date younger man. Alright? Not true now. It's have a baby actually. Now you ma okoye nyina no. Afa be ko actually na bi wokra na akoda ne nsem bibiri. Bu ho ma bu wi. No akoni obi ku fro kra na akwa akwanyum. Bu wokra na akoda na we bibiri. So why don't you pick somebody of your age? Somebody you can talk to. And ebi obi a wanyi no. Ono nya ne sika. Ebo na bra sa na buy. It no matter say the one net na no. The only thing I say, babes, my wedu na ready. But don't me say that ni nkomo say me hia we ni age nsam ne nadwuma mu nsam. Wanyi, we ye young. Nkomo be na wo montam. Enti nkomo amu de nyina ye sex. Enti wo feel ha. No feel ha. Ti ono so nim so ntimi ti wade ne nsa, wade ne nan, wade ne nani, wade ne hwe, wade na no. Enko an de be ye adwuma ma nsa. Da bia na papa ya no ho bon. Enye because when you no and come on in the trans and come here na betimi ni obi a onye we age abo because ni age for no e ka kufo no na Rollins no mama no any from say nanado no so ya young eti ukuta phone na o browse and no so ti won no wetonko kakra bia na papa yada kakra bia no wada eti ne na ma ontimi ni nkomo bia and na so woni akokran so na ti afa bedru bo say ade na ye boring because nkomo bia ni muntem so you always listen you can't run away from your age everybody does and you ma a pertaining to the age it will be you know you are going to look for a younger person to talk to ukopo bia or young na one no one ni di nkomo afa na you open ne company because he makes you laugh. Papa so baby obesiri nyina etwa mu dada dezi a wenye waya kokora enti wono ne pension ho ne adwuma mu ne nioma ekoso da say o ma pension na ye yi enti wokura no se wo de odi akwala na ade tuti ade no so you want to paint a picture for everybody to feel say you are all right but one can say you are not all right en kokora date ni ade ba me e purely sika enye e sika en kokora date e purely sika. I believe that there are certain things beyond. Look well before you leave. Who make it a good decision? Relationship you are supposed to struggle together. Sana nyame ye no. Who school won't draw exams. Who's going to draw exams? Who started say company being away. Beginning the first 10 years of every company behind. That is where the struggles take place. Your introductory stage, it's ya they say a product to say a service, and now they by beginning you struggle sana ni pampwati I say people do not even want to accept it any idea until to be so we new maybe kakra it is sanity samson have a baby yes growth state into those afina relation afina mo ye afina mo sequence oh afina makoto asase bi mo yini ade it begin say awari I would like no begin if you makwa kotena baby ebetumu mo feel hard drink mo we yare obada hospital ko adwuma say and adwuma say and abako yare bi problem bi aba all these things you sikasam and your man ko yie and then ho akere we to dem kura dem be di kura ya asam but you are doing it together with your husband. That is part of life. So if you don't go through it, it is akwala oko school na you jump in from class 1 to class 6 if you know jana microphone because in akola we do a shabrin but obekwa go drew a class 6 no na nyoma yesia class 2 class 3 class 4 class 5 and sana e do classes na ni 3 it will say ye chere baby I hono no aye hollow sana tie it if you do not learn it nyame abrabomu you can't have life so easy. You start from somewhere, you build it together. It is your boss, your Bema, making sure Bema needs to be working. Uncle Fakokra because they be American. Me say, I told you because of some of us, baby, I didn't you my baby. But yeah, baby, I yes, you didn't. Mimi who ba pet. Oba wako school kakra. And I went to be a school kakra and we swing Juma. What I was on Juma. Yamiasam was on some Juma na Mishra. It means that if you have something doing, God will bless you. And ne emunye, but radishra, God even blesses progressively. If you anointing, unction ayedi Juma, it doesn't come boom. Can go for baby ejimi. Enti ebi no ho no class still abaka kakakakwa na ba onya bibi kitiwe bi pe bosi no ogura enti ade ne ma no so kwakoye. Nyame nyane sa. Nyame nyane sa. Nyame ade musra ade man kakra nkakra wasi esanse we dikitwe hu no krenti me de chain we ebeka ho de ama. Enti when you start doing things, when you start with your husband any idea, things are automatically not going to be rosy. Obe high die no who said you die high tie e tu ofiere tu obi bo akutia ebufu ba obe kwa ba obi say we wa metua ye be tu o no obi kaseti aw eno na force wo na mo ko to asase e bi a half plot bi a full plot mo start ne kakra it mu say afi e ye rade de ofiere ye de afi de too much e ti afi da kokra if e mu dan kokra mo awie mo ye be two rooms wo mu one complete papa na otu ko shame mo ko shame na the whole san na afi de otu obo ase wo siesie ofi no nkakra obi ba ho begin na makwa na bu okra omkotu omodam kwa na gate mpo na no obo kwa na wo na no eso kakra and no be ko na ho ma ye fine e di ntia you start free baby we start preko epa osia mpani for se moja ba enti abrabo nya de a obeka say me pega de kenshen ma ade we di he mami so mu sei mami dabi you start free baby etu hia ni pana oni nye djuma kakra tu ni ye djuma hu sa kwa we obeboa me bo sa fe na mo kono kakra. And when you meet people, sit down with them, get to know their vision in life. Obi wa oni me hwi ni trim na me ma obi ani o ma obi ani ndie eti den na oba e den na bezo ye bebe na den ni si we so obi won me kai pa tama me do one review so bebe ba wa me busa na senti e den na e den ni si ni so because no not aboje na me Ghana den ni si ni so say oh me ba be ware na ya nyina akwa aboje akoboye bra na say say dem ti ase but like the den na what's your vision then I wo and I miss my become na me nyina make the vision a success. Oh so when you kwa wo bi bia ye nam am say anya hwe me po bi wo nyansa kakra o anya say minim say nyini pe nyina na we but so ko wal hwe ni tirim sa onya na nyiso ko peduma onya na nyiso ko hide onya na obi okro onya na nyiso betu afri one ne ma me mu kra fi onye na nyiso betu afri ne one ne papa no fi obi won ma chenchena o se hwe me papa wu a me fi emi na me di ade o te compound house na da bia wako e bia wo hye shows na ni turu mu kwa nyina da wono na sa be ma we weni abere so akwa pe be ma wo vision, a visionary person, and when you are going to visit him and you bia na abeka kire no ko ho no mo na ko hese nipa na you see who he says he is ana na check ni hu sa de we say me ko me be bo ame. Your relationship in Ghana, not all relationships are meant to go into. If you hold my young warren, I said, well, we need to go to any other. I got this problem. I feel we not able to hear Juma na their brain. No, Eddie. We are Juma Ghana Hano when you Juma Papa, or boyfriend, they be out to them. And I send me mobile money, send me this. I don't have anything on myself. And in fact, I'm hard pa wo beti ma shade wo kwa no blackmail you me should church ne ho sa wo be friend sa be 3 weeks so friend na onfa afu friend hey what is it you do know the things I'm going through do you know the things I'm going through do you know the things I'm going through to most and I say what do you want Well, me, I'm hot too. I'm hot too. If you want me to talk to you there, any baby kakrama me, to mo send any pano, no sending sika, sending sika. As long as sika no, abana onim yenu. Oh no, nice. Sika ne sampena ye. Is that a relationship? Look well before you leave. There are a lot of relationships. Mukumwa. Don't worry. Tie do baby ni ebobon crofo ma ware emfa ho kan equation no. Don't worry. And you say be you. There are times I believe say a member baby is coming. Me make some member pa. Everybody knows me. Do to be going my try me say I speak for the men too much. But these are ways we no crepa. E baby almost coming. Enye per body no. Per be man no say dey kese tintin gram no dey ye wana waye. Untimi nkaza. Eno ana hope. Tie ni odi hihye wo saa na wani age. Na wo wi otoma wo saa. Sika guy dey obitimi aye me wo mpam tie. Tena ho. Eno anso na habenya. Ti dey mpesa mecha some bacho. Abrabom. Everybody, you need to work on yourself. And sana be ware. Don't look at the person. Be man oni ejuma onso aware. Oni dai onso aware. Oni baby ti onso aware. Ejuma ko be kura bit madada be ejuma so no boa oni ejuma. Go and find out. Have somebody say oti abuja. Have somebody to check it. Oh Ghana ham ko no fiire ko he. Go impromptu. Nye de bia na uko abe friend akwesi I'm coming. I'm almost there. I'm almost at the junction. Waka na give your hobby or the natural wardrobe. Ko pieni so na ko hade. Bo no ma bedu oni fiero anankasa ho no. Bo se nipa not ot baby. O was so let's sit here no. Who say ade aye nyina won ka ho. No hu se obo awon tifio. Obu okra obetimi ayi wo pe we yi unti. Okofra na dafo bia na ka che so wo ha. No amada bia wo ba ho. Enti wo so ba ho wadwe nyina ne se owura ne ho not. So na ye onya ho not. It you go there at all times. Don't tell you. Don't say I don't want him to feel say I'm monitoring. It is your life you are bargaining with. I don't want him to feel say I am monitoring him. Hey, mommy, you see, I don't want to go there for him to feel say me. Hey, tina abrabo yenye mienu. Me say your mommy mienu ne betimi make you or break you. Your marriage and your work. Ubako wani mu abrabo mo sika se mo yire nyuma. Ubako wani mu wani aji wadwuma mu aji gina dwuma na watwe so no. Ubako wani mu aware mu ma okoma to yam ejina aware no ejina nipa watwe so no. So don't wait to always be chosen by a man. Na be be about obi won mu hu be ma ka so pe no mpene ya na eze. Me ka so me mpene ya na ya me sa se me ya yo momoni. Twawa de ne fatwa pampem. Ne fatwa. Na obi hu se o ton. Nye be be opese open is open. Be be one social media for men man ni ade. What dey hear dem? Social media for band di onye bi no de guso. O obu okura wonu guso no chat. O chat mu be ye be 7. Be kwa kan ye se ma no so. Ebu hon ma social media sa bre that same time na won no e chat no. O chatting crofo another women. Be 5 other women be 5. I can't. To man, no, I answer how the end can't any idea. Oh, he's there. You see, I love you. Boy, I love you. No, I chama munyina 7. To boy, I love you back. No, I chama munyina. Obi enya, I love you. Now, so any other say, oh, my nyado. Social media, Bema, or no, the social media, no, babe, waddle. I hope no, be peg girlfriend. Now, there be, wouldn't worry you obey our corner. Then poor baby warodi. Wouldn't mun croffa hold or missing and saying, Mammy Penny be over 57 years. Obe sweet go be so. Papa Penny yakwalao. Papa Penny, which I know social media. Say papa no. Oh you so bia, including kwala. And a mammy so who no see no quantity no Nico wajan was skaka cratch or papa cocotina. What an eti when you know chatting map of. Now there be audience where you use another bill. Market 1 to the woman come say open. Marketing one met any one of better no better. Some who's was a person opening. It's a date now when you be a onya hawk said. A one or better. It's one social media former esrobia a once in a while. You been to me ye lucky, moment to me good ones. But do na yes comers. Do na omuba. scammers, and you yourself can attest to it. They are all scammers. How yours are now more feel say no more feel say no why do you say oh yeah we share on Facebook. It's a woman no feel say mommy the way this guy cares about me there be obi kuta phone no say I love you so and so check every the way this guy cares about mommy. He calls me almost every day. A day he calls me about 5 times and he tells me I love you baby. I love you baby. Oh papa ja oh mama ntamuti. Yeah. When you say bema say I love you baby. Na you say and you know that baby. One say I love you baby from Kwala baby. I dey wanna work I love you actually crofo sa. Etunya share bema you kan I love you baby. Baby how are you? And you kasa say ajwa o kasa sa na bibi ya eme. Be kwa ko share bema ni kwa bi wa na ka etia. Ibu on kwa na no ye bema papa so e mo ye be 70. Mo ye 70. Afi bi ye chire. Na ade a wode wadwe nyina akosi so. E na we eno so de it happens to everyone. Bema uhu no ba uhu no we fantasize about him, we feel say or your bofo, we feel say hey, we too much. This guy I'm sure he's Obebabu is an ordinary person. Oko toilet to crump paper neto. Afi baby e chire. Now one I love you baby. Odwin ho na de odhwa I love you baby. Now check you where you gira ho yi. Eni mukra eni I love you no ponko. Yes so now de wa koye nonsense on dobi eni ade. Look well. Be responsible for your own life. Be responsible for your own future. Because when you be my papa, obeboa ma wankasa okuma toyem. Aware imi de bia mekasa aware is not for ibi amoye yangi. Unyi na o menyina nyi agya ho. That is where the value of a good man. I want to know the value of a good woman. I want to know the value of a good person and no one. Decisions papa bi. Nye baby be kan kwa na afi na obe cheche no hwachiro. E no koda bonte just wa kotwe na san no aba. E ne no cheche no hwachiro. E ne na me de se me ka cho se me hieska. Me de wa ma me ne so bi be ma me de a. E ne ma me e de nya me fault to me ja me no ho no. If you can't help me and somebody else can help me. Sa ni pa no. Wo ye baby. O ye baby, ye nware baby. It's as simple as that. Na me unshira. Until any munchira. Oh yes, dim. Amen. Maybe. Oh, question be up so busa me. Na me you one. Oh, question be up so busa. Na me you one. Maybe. Na me unshira so. Until any munchira. Kofa kwa la ketwa. Usuguna no. Uto shirt. Uto boxes, uto phone, uto iPad, uto laptop, uto car. Na unianu mu wo Ghana. Eduane mpo mu nya bi ni. No wasese sika. E de akoma obi ba be ma se. Ofan check, ofan twempna ma. After this Ghana so de hwe ma fofora. O say, mommy, I've heard that he's and I come and twempna nko nyere. Esa so twempna. Esa so twempna. That's what remember. Because who say you have so much money to spend, so this will make use of it, man. When you see can cry no more, it's also poor. Because who cry so baby, why are you so quiet of late? You don't talk to me. Do you need something? You tell me. Whatever, I will do it for you. Whatever, I will do it for you. It will not so genuine one watch that serious remember baby no watch that have some business deal be a mayor. I say boom pa baby. Where do you mayor man pa no? Have some business deal be pa maybe so deal na me any day. The way I see you, said you see city no. Minya wedding ya me wo madam for be what Italy come na to wedding kan wo be oba. We Jimmy abetesa o Jimmy so nim so Jimmy. So, or shoot, only be all catcher of a day. Says, when we see Canaba, maybe show. The jam made it so. You'll be amazed. You be fine. What crowd but we wonder to put us a share. Wedding ring, only baby a free bar. onya ka sa awie pe obekọ akwaje besia kra de amana se ene ene oma ne we ene wo gine fa ko hye business nim ene mi wo miska kakra ho mpatwa ne ma me wo 2 billion bi ma me fa mo ne fa start answer before because then wa kan kwase asema kire wo utima ye ode utima ye ode de emere wa kra yi mu emere wa ma me abesiri wa 55 57 60 say 65 na kwala kito bi de na no abefa no na akwa mami atoka ama na boy di adwane ono so ontimi nka nche nkrofo se okofa small boy na bebu no ono ontimi nka nche nkrofo na twetwere ne bo ode ne masika a wo de amane ne se mame efa nto aduane ni no na ode ato ayi di ama small boy bi bo so diska no mama boy ne se ma send you 1000 Ghana because boy ne be hyeso ama mame mo ani na o na boy se no ma ba no omo de omo adwin na nam e madi oba fall in love 7 times onya broken ya 7 times as ya boy dia obesan so akotom 7 times money now who be a good man now be a lot of good men out there so tell be na open the owo shed that body no the shed that ujina ho be odu because where are you because say guy in the crime when cry voice crime man the voice cry to say kwabra for voice or per voice but where are you and I was so say mommy I want a man who can slap me when I'm going hey Emma mu jimi o pe bema obetimi abona sum kakra bema obetimi abona sum kakra no so anu asanso akadel no oh my baby any ene onyamie question bi anyway yanko eyiwaya o onyamie abeda wase ene mi share na mi start say if you say odo ma o if you say onyame odo ma if you say odo ma o if you say onyame odo ma bebe me fa nyame shira papa and I thank you so much and then by now me fa wa bring me nam share image your sister brought me fish red fish pusna shrimps anything. God bless you so much. I really, really appreciate you. Amisha. It's a big one man anything. If you is nyame odo oma. Amen. Last time I came, people say I messages like this. It's me call viral. Now a lot of people. It's me never been a community. I'm missing come pay. Phone papa back work and when beat me the I record. We are need me. So be camera be at your mommy. And also but you camera so I can be. Okay, they are recording. Okay, track where may you be a good driver. So. Naka ubitimi ahwe ana ubitimi edi ama obi ana ubitimi eti wo kem na me wisham obi say next topic should be dating na so we say make am we new dating we dating but there are a lot of topics that you be treating. But say any statistics say fasting near there. We concentrate on the spiritual aspects no more. Until for some time. Many teachings be on way. Until we know. You can download them, especially or Facebook and so. Do with me I download it and that's with me I share with others. Share it with people for them to listen to it. Now if you say when you're married in the foundation, and you know, we said, Daddy, we can hear you. Move free or move. Onye mo na munya me ku. My baby. Snore for me. Ke wine penis. John. Me ku em chan kro mo fan support. Mo kwa mo fe ni snoring. For about 3 days, Munti Dadinka. Munti on we jalu. Obviously, mommy does the dressing. Dressing really matter too. Dressing thing. Or bad dressing. Oh, that's when there's everything. Men are moved by sight. See the men. But I can't dressing, so I can't just dress it is a crook. One more wig back poor beshe. Ohienti optimike kan wigi betre no de aboso obehye ne 7 months opesi a ohye wahye opei wahye wigi opesi enwini kwa ye white fruban ti se hamatan wig hamatan ye twem ye do rainy season sister ada social wig it matters to a man because be man dey omefa he appeals to him. Oh, he puts him off. That's one of them so dressing, yeah. And also he puts women off. But I know a fine part, but the dressing, you know, I say, Titi Pentecost Dickens near there. No, I know Bassa, I say, the jeans, na, the trousers, no one share a jeans, na, fete kakra, or pay a pants near there. But say, I just get the sissy, no, so, sissy, no, a munya ding. This is no enso to so a slim so ye you na overlap it na wa share to be what puts people off yes obesha tadia especially when you're a man we share shirt so chen bo say bubu egu so dey ade yi na ye dey toto yensa na ye dey food go so eno na ye dey 200 mo for say we be share jacket ti we share jacket no entina wo dey ade na share say dey be ya e be ba beda exactly where it's a better said the bear who coat to no sun that's what any a you shirt na kakra no shirt jacket be ensiso enso what dear ye adia born home ube who be now redressing be put off dressing kwa there be no de sheda koyi and no ba me de be I believe in being simple ma wata ade ne bo nyede ma ba bo ne bo nyede ma we but be simple. Was a stars be na yiyi ni bi ni nufu wasro na yi be de bi opeso shatari ye e show cleavage be listen o ma ye ware oba ware oba yes le queen mama oba ware yes le queen oba be be a homely girl aware no it is oba ye dress appropriately kakra dressing you maybe mention you may see through as a opeso chires obi as o yi dwamanfo two person we drama dressing to go say then what should we what you wild be what say that be simple but what shata be go from kra e da ho be it on what did it doesn't dressing it speaks volumes e be be able to be it's as simple as that e be able to be so what dress is simple even new man ne wedding but on nyane hanchin Buabu no dressing hanchi ni makeup when wakan mu kalasha ewi akete when echi so what's that so the print kafa when echi uko tu ana o de sawa settle makeup bi kakra bi o de lip gloss bi ana se bia nude lipstick bi kakra de afa one something that will make you wait e me man sheda mpema omo ye wild e me man pema omo ye wild when they are dating them upoba another near the any oba or hear what just some nyina mo atifu ti oba o yewa but e do aware ma me ma pema mo bu mo kakra ti be be a person na yiri pie na ni girlfriend pie ko be people because we really and our girl we raw so ti men dress it say jantreni bo say de bi ona wo ko nya yi but opechinga mo wi ye bia wo reaching sister reaching yeah chewing gum. Oko baby, you just use it to freshen up. So the baby, my breath, I come. Too professional. Where you know there to every time you are maker, every baby will be. There's only one person looking at you. There's only one person, not necessarily a calm woman, and necessarily Oh baby one any dimba, but oh still very sweet. Oh yeah, very sweet. And you know say because in the temperament, don't make us say will be a extrovert on your worry, but the woman say you have to be decent, you have to be a lady in your appearance. That's what in American. There's always one person. Or show. Because people watch you for different reasons. Ubu ha when effect. Ubu ha when effect. Ubu ha weird. Ubu who say, wow, this girl is sweet. Ubu who says, who is this? Ubu can no be a can want so much into or passion. Say, who flaws be ana. So there are always people who are looking at you and are watching you for various reasons. So when you get into a public domain, you want to reaching up. Be real, and you know they're telling us switchy. But if it's to be home, my so still and you maybe you want to say, maybe level I would dream and sister 3 years, sir. Or baby chewing me from programming beginning till the end. No, that's what the front seat, no worry. And I will be chewing up so when in time, man, so to be clear without question, cry home. Bema be so Bema that Bema cried or reaching up hiding. Bema cried or reaching up is a put off. Bema reaching up, Bema we are gay. No reaching up. Reaching up now the fashion of Kitu, no is way out to actually. But when them nipple, but it's so irritating to see a man chewing gum. To know maybe what do you kakra? Oh, see, want to buy na I won't probably in a batch or a trim. Yinyai. Right. I will say a year back gum holder. I will be quiet in the chewing gum or the year, or no, the year stopper, and the in a some day. No, the Ashahon. You may be one said that could to myself. Maybe one no a topic be a more feel say you don't want to know and as you want to hear. What about I may have as time goes on. Every Friday be a pick back on it's me a shame. I found. Mr. Mommy, please. What if the man is in abroad and you don't know he's cheating? How would you know? That's something I say. I'm not saying you should know whether your man is cheating, but the person may want to say, if you can't gain access to a man, I thought be a soon shiny year. Now I call what a baby bina, bearman or no so tablet, so Tigana. But me at 8 years, boy is on yarn paper. No, my Ubu also grow on a paper, but acquire woman 4 years, no babaco. But how do you intend to get pregnant and have your babies? And listen, for a woman, our time takes. It doesn't matter, say, US, Beman will be met me done, but the woman say, I dear, won't say, your offer. And a war embassy who I would do, I'll be Albania with maybe walk around over one year and I just ought to be quabutry. But or per boba on it or bahanum or didn't be training speedy. Tino Abawato. Those who dreams of Baby for Wako. No, ya watana. No about trader. Then so now my baby, a member baby, what had my game cry. If you allowed yourself, they could have married you. Then so say, Miku Abuche, my boyfriend Wabuche, Miku Abuche, and I did this, and I won't know. And a guy was 1 year and I mean soccer. It's yes, whether or not he's cheating, you know. Me, I'm not talking about whether or not the person cheats too. But the person I want to say, there are some relationships who come as and if I'm prepared. Now we should the way forward. Men can say me go reamu wiana ye bedwen dwen ho. Say nipa no ebia wo ebia oba bi ho anoma o yen aye adwuma what say corporate organizations mu no. You have access so person to kwan easy. Eti ebia wo bia aye adwuma no betime to kwan anytime. O ye nurse, wo koji we say o person to kwan betime to kwan anytime. Eti wo de na different. But ebia wo no share na any papers papa bia betime de akọ. Bebe so o share na nya hwe. Me onim politician bi. I mean, can't me sure says a grow platforms. Meaning politician be or ni kun wa brochire. Send any kun your bafu from the wa brochire. O free or bar no free her or kwa kosra ni kun. Or send a bema no ne girlfriend no one in chain. Get ni ko jina airport to free ni kun. I hear him times bema na amfa. Or some free be na bema na do me for. Or say mommy me ko yes stranded. Because yes stranded. Ewa America. Or no nenye lucky or ye and say no so ye penny or how ye level kakra or say no adi nisika e call G hotel called them for 2 weeks no hope say bia na kun problem be kwa na ni for ni kun ni kun be so later dey be our friend po fine ni kun na friend no just because of sending a message say he is here ni kun na amfa phone minimum bi na wo bank na ha oba behwehwe niku na menim baabi oye adwuma sister ne beka niku so omfa ne nkufi niku na yire na nsa na chi anko back to Kumasi enti dem pesa me say enche da anye necessarily abrochire ni ade ko but relationship bi o Ukuma, you don't know your way forward. It is not so clear. The guy doesn't show say as a opel. But I say relationship on woman you as or your favor be. Now so any aji. Now I wareno. Now nimu hu enim hu echi. Wa say everything he determines whatever happens in the relationship. Anya ware you. Anya ware you. Nipa nya asset o. Nipa nya good. No, I can say, what your productivity and now what do I call nipa? You are supposed to, you discuss things together. So when you're getting married to any man whom with you, who say you don't even see your way forward, you don't know his plans. Oh, yeah, not dream, we shall who na ye. We go call what I'm saying, some about my buyer, member. I question my fear, what famous sense when you tell me, yeah, Juma, and I will be one my, yes. Oda ope no aba oba we acha ye bia be 10 days 2 weeks or say okọ na mami wo betimi atena ga wo benya be ma papa wo be buwa do no betena wo ma mienu miensa wo di odi ko tena ko ware di okwa ko tena brochire ka di ware ga na kese ga wo betre anafo wa ma wo mbunyina ye dry because you are waiting for a man out there so we ye adwuma wo baby adwuma na wo no if he allows you to travel anytime you want to. And he only say, oh, I can go to him anytime I want to. And he hold me any problem. Now no cry no be one and make us be one. What go through heavy in cry. So on ye na do so person oba in chain cry. Oh me foul airport. No more I stranded. No answer we just baba. Now for never so many room. Into them well before you leave. There are some relationships you are don't especially you the women don't see marriage say my husband is doing me a favor by marrying me. It's not like that. You can also choose. You can also choose your man. Also, make you together because you are supposed to be friends. You are a companionship. So if that person doesn't see you as a companion, I will bet me no wedding commodate me no can assume some na rough one and ni weaknesses, ni strengths, ni idea no who say you are nobody. Now of course our madam, especially mu young girls, mu mema no mu fra brochire ni saa na dodo na aware or ba be di holidays kakra bi na wo di America wo se menya boy na de wakocha na busuafo ope we use unti o se me ba be ware na wo ja ho na ne na wo no wo ba ku wi a me am a counselor so I know all these things I'm talking about. Ono wo ba ku wi a na akotena brochire afo be frɛ no be wi no aka che so on yo ntimi ware yo de akire meba no send no kro wi a ne ho akire no watimi aye bold no aka che so me de ma ware o me ne me ire ne wa ma ye mistake na tama me buy na me ne me ire wo problem kaka wo say wani etutu aka wo sem. So why not wait? Why not wait and choose the man obi wo kra no te nchen o area ha oni na hedwuma o a good man obetimi ama wani age then so now so open giant open Johnny Bravo open yeyi first Goliath and also to when you are breathing dead open then hakweni it look well before you leave. I think say I've answered your question. I'm sure say if there's any other question be on be more. Pacho, first week in September, I'll change my date never. Yeah, for you. My dear, this is never wise to do. Do you want to spend your life at the hospital? Is it an answer to somebody's question? Is it safe to marry AS career if you are also one? Oh, okay, I feel I know there's one mini about one sound. Hey, what is happening? I don't know. Any season I call off. Pause. Massa, nobody is messaging you. Why? You think we don't know your tricks? I do Jamobia. Just Jamobi. The about was all pay. You know, Ghana for me. Maybe I'm going to say a man. Or me Jimmy. Na me adum. Me man no more than Yansafo nkwa. Be am just a management. Anywhere I'm looking for a day. Mommy, does marrying in a hotel instead of your dad's house have any spiritual implications. I will say, maybe a hotel near your wedding, and a hotel near say a wedding. Because me who said a bit more engagement or hotel. Now the money fee, na. So papa cry na only a fee of his own. It be a family friend to be. And I be walk across sorry machine house it means at the year. It's wedding idea. Some more hotel be reception be na fine and then send the gun hand there are big hotels where you fine. I'm bit me I am wedding on in the ancestry. But say engagement and I acquire hotel maybe. Because engagement today you need to have a place. Not necessarily say your papa could fear, or papa me be, or papa Adam for be, sorry, elder be. Yes, sir, go for feed here functions. Say no, cost will be. Say the Bema will be who say, yeah, you are who free fee. What you say? Because our ena kasano any engagement and TRD no. It's a honeymoon here. It's any movie and a wedding ceremony na makunya hotel reception be and I say hotel be garden be muna moya na event center be. It doesn't spoil anything. Mommy, please, my sister keeps asking money from my fiancé without telling me. If your sister ni you only papa. If your sister ni we drama for person be maneda. It's as simple as that. I won't mean words. I won't say it any nicer. What sister know you drama for? So who a boyfriend? Now sister Timifa wechi. Na de bia okubusa o boyfriend sika. Ah won kanche. O person dey no hye no na o boyfriend no da. What sister know you drama for? To catch your boyfriend is a man and without your knowledge. It is as simple as that. What sister know you drama for? Obisa mommy, please. Are weddings really important? Weddings, they are very important. They are very important. But and yet the kind of weddings now. Weddings, what do you call weddings? Weddings, the most important one thing a woman, the blessing na is say nyame ensa ebason. Inti why you fear the no? And I see the coaching nyame. Na nyame di nhyira egu so sofo abompai na eno no so ordinance no so it stops in Ghana ha ye mremu no ordinance no say a wedding it stops the man from marrying another because a bema your engagement obetimi aware bia ka no but so ye or your wedding a ordinance or worry bia a bigamy or commit crime. It is very important even ye fear that brabum and now a yimu no so nyame mu no why you fear di what dey akwache your papa o ma gide we so mo ginyina enti e do se nyame ensa ebeba so enti se se wo dey but obetimi ahye okente wa hye we yi o kun so ahye ne coat bi ana wo tutuntuma wedding it's just a nipa na mo already defining wedding differently. People are spending too much o kan na ye ba be you but the truth is say the facts how they coach nyame was so them na nyame de nse gu so ne abosompa eno ne ho hia na emu enye se bia entire hihye no ana ka bebre de bi enti wo betimi decide say the person ni bia obi akora ni wachi na akọ na ye Pentecost crowd itimi obi wo ho no betimi akọ sofo ne fie mission house on me with mission house one a friend blessing bless you. It's the same thing. Yeah, the same thing. You still have the same effect. It is very important. Why? Mr. Mommy, please, what if the man is very kind but quick-tempered? If obia one so quick-tempered na omo. Quick-tempered na omo on abusive physically and na on abusive verbally. Anyhow, there's nothing obia one so obia bufu. Everybody when pushed to the wall, the bubit me fu. Kasa kakra bi cross your ne won kasa ba se wo mo dia but o ska o kind but kakra bia no abo no apa wani no ani ba ko atura ba ye potwe ene no amount blow ha ade chi no de ade abo trim obeku bia nentem for your life ni mo so ye quick tempered then so omo kakra na bia e obi wo ha opa ya ka ono wo ho no kakra bia na ne bu afu waso ono nya me say I'm very much extrovert but daddy is very much of an introvert. Uma menene tena ina masade ni tu mo kakra no ne me aka kakra bia na me so manui me nya me kokam bibi na hye ne pe na one me aka enso menene tena over 20 years I've gotten to know him and say there's nothing he does via hame and I mean so there's nothing I do I hano but kakra bia na ne bofu that cry dey do baby o man aduane cry o se wonni saa no there you can live by it but say ubu ha no abo bu anu aponchi ubu ha no obi timi di watam ade wasen ne wane mu nyina di watam in a good relationship. And we said, Mommy, please. Okay, my sister. We said, I have 2 kids with a guy, but my parents say no. What do I do? Say no, dear. It means I say, Mama, what about if the man has 5 kids? Hey, ho! If you have 2 kids with a guy, I don't see the reason why my minimum parents will say one in a bed. My main parents will be a bit of a baby and a bear man also baby. I almost feel say a bear. There may be so or whatever, but to move a bush, move beer in your family. To new beer casara for say, how do we give our daughter out for marriage to such a guy who doesn't even respect me? My options, and I say, maybe I knew my bema wakase. It be so na BBNC. But if you almost feel say bear boy and maybe obiwana I say we be almost feel say almost scanty be a boy in this scanty no person there you can work around it, you can talk to them any day until you call me and then tell me the reasons and I'll be able to tell you the facts. All right, why? I mean, we say what if the man have 5 kids? If the man have 5 kids, let's say also when tea. Oba also oba kwa na omienu na se be ma no so 5 kids wenyi e bia nkwala no manyi dada omo menya effect bia o aware ne so wo so 5 kids na yiri ne wuyi oni oba ba ko ne wo ya na bia mamienu na bia na yiri one ne wo na ewu na oba be ware anie so a good person na watete nkwala ne yi a obetimi aware but say 5 kids na 5 kids and papa no o history say and only way out back also the best the 6th kid then you say when your papa but say 5 kids if you want na yire na tin na yire na ewu na wo pa ware na wo kwa ware if you also wo back na wu say ye na say nipa na wo ma na also wo ma dia it's very much understandable because you know why also you know how to take care of kids. Enti enkwala ne kwaya dia enko ha wo bebre sa but say wu ni bi kura bibia seem to bother you and only ade no enti but oba nyansafo betimi ne bema o ma atena ebe yi enkwala ne bi so ya tete o mo pa because no kwase me oto de bi oba no oto bi a wo kura wo ma no mo mu ade mpochen eyi bema ne mu kura ma e ma bebre ye na mekuma so bekum no no oba no ne ma no kura wonte ahom ejimi sem no muti fi ho no mo ye omu hwe omu nware omu nye bibia omu nsini omu nya de omu nye bibia so esa se ne ma me na ti aware no hunti e wode won koka ne mu no koka obi de se nipa no papa no wo ma enkwala no ye ne ma wontimi to mo hwe na wontimi a menko hwe na wontimi hwe obi ma don't even go there but hwe na obetimi akọ de akọ ne ko ware oba but hwe na wontimi apacho don't even menko ha obi ba enko hankwala because oyo papa no and men ko ne ko ka say onyi omo fom ko mo na wakura say no it's not that Bible say obi biara obi di obi ani sana yiri na ewu na wabo onya na waware na opese yi nkwala nyina fe ina because of suban na also dan nyame be ma wonso ewu ma wonso ma eye Bible na atoro wo se nyame se obe ma wonso ewu bi na wonso ma adane nyisia na nkrofo adi won ani. It's as simple as that. It is a one look at what we now feel say, pay no training near the end, won't me show be back any idea, any batch on call. Men could pretend this, Papa, I love you, be also our beginning of that of Fanquala, no, the only piano, the Qualani call out name. And when you never feel say, this woman is a good woman. Then no, the Qualani come more, I said that call shopping a mom. I call every birthday, no, I said that to turn your man or their mom, so that the man will feel say, wow, this woman will be a good wife. Or I didn't Qualani we pen one when a dian course and Qualani so no, my dianco. What nonsense is that? Wouldn't him so to me when Qualana as Messi and call, then got it you be back because a man no. Nye wa wari a obe wari nti ne ebe pam nkwala ne fia wari na se wo manye nkwala papa kora no mo ye bad we a wutia wo ebe ye sanso na se papa no emma no so se nkoyi a woni together ko ne papa no nyina mo tete nkwala ba so manyi dia na o manyi na ebi o mo ti fia no mo jimi dia ene wanyi na so mo over 20 and 25 there papa no beti kora a high diamond man no se mo sisi amanyi ti mo ko mo mayi na me so me na me yire enti. It's as simple as that. Why? Mommy, what does it mean? I said, Mommy, what does it mean if a man says he really likes you Means of a he really likes you. So our mom usually really likes you. Your mom or your room dada. The upper was the episode Jenny say, "When one for commitment be a metachi, Uma no better." But when you're not just worry the money now. Mommy, please, our word is really important. Okay, I've said it. But please, what if the man is very okay? My can also. Because he really likes you, and then he means upper was. And so when one for come baby and go body, and I love you, I love you best 7 times a day. Hey. Keep the love for something. Fabi better collection. Mommy, please, my sister keeps okay. Okay. So, mommy, please, what if he doesn't have a mind of his own? His parents determine or his disease, or your baby on so worry. If a man doesn't have a mind of his own, there be now quiet. Mommy, does marrying in a hotel? Okay, I've answered that one. Massa, nobody's messaging why. You think we don't know? Okay. And they watch that about also power then. As we see, and my papa and why I'm and you're frivolous women now. When you because I need a wife, and now I'm more frefro. Or baby, I saw a befetchery. Be say, please, the ladies keep messaging me. Be any will be few. Mommy, please. I had a dream that I'm married, but I did not see the man's face. And my boyfriend was standing somewhere. But I know maybe I'm having dreams. I'm not here for dreams. Wow. We say, and when they send their Irish Spring, they become so happy and forget about their mind. Okay, long distance relationship, and no one here can want them. And you offer business, you over my ticket. To only be maybe tramping and not oil chabutry 7 years. What he had. My boyfriend is outside. We wait when you know any minute come. No, I walk quite a trim. Wasa, when you do her mammy, what a knuckle when you. Or what I don't swat say long distance relationship. We need the will be or a church and mommy. It's long distance. Okay. What do you be date here or watch radio? Then it means who access I'll be to the aquabridge. It's when you say Juma away no. Okasa would you leave 1 month? Nadia Kosa Ukua. You'll be granted. And I also him say, pay or papers are ukutano. Ubenya visa. But only need that will be a Nabe maybe by Hanum, holiday be no be huna, or no de da bagumino, or see deity, not be your chattel. Tina so to now catch the other men say, your boyfriend is outside. And wow. Please, what? And they be all pray on so pentem, na be manako who abusia, nor the sako, na lock you, now to. Please, what should you do when your husband wants to abandon your faith? Abandon your faith after 5 years of marriage, but he didn't tell you he was an atheist. Wants you to abandon your faith and doesn't want you to be a Christian either. Listen, a husband doesn't have the right to determine what religion is all here. Let me tell you something. A husband or a wife doesn't have a right to determine what you believe in. Believe a quiet person. Gidi a very personal. Your husband doesn't have the right, so Bekacho say, Jawa sorry. Jawa Juma. It is a political party. Onu go on monu when this also go MPP and fan onu when onu odike o ekwadonko and fan. If he doesn't add anything to it, I was sorry and I will. It's in your coon away and no something I'm saying look well before you leap. Because before you get married, you should talk about all these things. You don't get into marriage before you when you be man better than say and son of a man because and then you say uja now who also one yamini now uji yamidia ubejai be man one yamidi no ubejai yamena udi ne chin say who say hey ubeti any pa na so ubeti mama there are some relationships you want don't do it or say anu ti obejawa I comfortably allow him to leave you and no yameni be so na he will grant you other benefits since ubeka say ukunti ubejai na person empare enka bi da. And at the Biameka, religion is very important. We are Christian. Ukwa ko wari be Muslim. We are Muslim. Ukwa ko wari be Christian. Don't say we love ourselves. Love conquers all. Love doesn't conquer a religion. Because when it comes to religion, nobody is willing to leave the OGD. Tinyame ya wadom na ko share obi we a Christian. We a Christian na differences bebre wom. You mo ya memendafo. You be mo ya SDA. Mo from say Jehovah's Witnesses. Omo de na omo nyina de na different crowd from the mainstream one. It is obi kwa ko wado na se nipa no. Onye wo so munni. Na one na kwa ko wado. Ebe yo hawama. Because nobody is willing to compromise on ne belief. And I say ne spirituality. The OGD no. Obu wonu ma wo ye ne den. Olumbo ogo eno ano beko. Obu aye ne den that here eno ano wo. Obu aye ne den awoyo eno mu no wo. Eno no pe. So if you are going to marry, check all these things. Don't see it as trivial. Because if you see them as trivial, it will go a long way to hurt you. But if you see it, say, it does matter, sir. You'll be able to make the right decisions. Because now no say me a Muslim. But love can cry. So we also quite begin on say, worry I wow bet me akwa sorry. And kwala na from Yusuf and ebe from Dorian and I say Samuel. Afi baby echen when echen obi di akọ. When I didn't kwala na kwa. So it's a big deal. There are certain things you don't even have to go in. But so wako don't let say miku ye atheist or no wanji nyame ndinti o se me minya nyame so. Now say anunti. Te said the oka tell me say ukun so obefa auto. Ukun so obefa auto but o don nti. Ubusa se on fama na. Eye wa o decision. Babusa won say ukun any nyankopon wan na betim wan na hwe. Bible said the steps of the righteous is ordered by God. It's whatever you do, nyame na hwe you ukun. It's nye bi da. Say me kun say me nyanya so emparo en fini mpo oso on planet oso be jamane nko. Should you hide your partner from your friends when you are dating him? Oh, you shouldn't hide him. And so one of phone, but then yes, obey say there be you set a meeting, na mo go out and no afro na fufu aka home, and there be na good our partner na de na kwata be. But so was na phone because ebi okora na boy no, ebi nim ni wo area ho no, akofa area bi ho no mangrofo, akọ same wo area bi ho dada. Nti na ye hu. Nti na so wa komojon. Na so say me de tete la show ubeti un say na wadafo ba akokura ni sister boyfriend na, and an sister kuwa. It is a ubi no open kakra bibi wo a wo be hu but enye say wo set date ubi ho ma woni na danfo woni ne boyfriend e call out na ode ne nafofo nso aka ho nti omo nyina akwa na de bia no bo say girls ne de omo na fefa nkonya na se no bi de ne na ekekeka okun ne this thing ubeti wani no obedwin say wo anti no to ayedi na ode wo nine ode ne nine keka ne so sa ubeti wani no na ye de wa de ne ko. It is men yes and kwasi a mistake no. Men set meeting be between you and your boyfriend and your friends. Enye bida. Nemu let them see him. Say dey be ya bibi wo ha obeti. Because be maybe wo ha no one same wo junction 3 na e wo area ho dada. Na wa ba be duru ho no mo ba be say won so. Etu why say enya sim guy be nya me de na tete. Wo be ware da ko wada fu bi mo be frɛ se be sin ko ja no engagement wo be ko no na your boyfriend na so de ne tete no ono no ware nipa no so come ani pie ya obi abe hu se wa ware it don't hide him but don't set meetings between you and your boyfriends na there is unnecessary. Yes, you open doors for unnecessary pneuma. Mommy, if someone has been friends with you over 1 year but has not made things official but always have reasons like school, parents, options, it means any pan on pill, mommy. It's as simple. It's so painful, but I think I have to tell you the truth. It's just any pan on pill. I love. It's just any pan on pill. There may be pill. School doesn't stop anybody from getting married. School doesn't stop. Parents doesn't stop anybody from getting married. There may be who know we use to finish in the course. It's a baby enough or China or school. We are not going to say my parents and my mother says they do not like you. Or be you can finish in the course. Bema uare me school at Mako University. I've seen women, they were heavily pregnant. They came to write exams. But for almost timi awo edida basket mu. Esi omon ma menu kuta omo ka ho no more exams. School doesn't stop anybody from doing anything. It is a bema person warewa. School doesn't stop. Obi ho ma na wo sura ware. Obi also no date. Obi ha na ohwe mu mi do so. E na ohwe mu nti so at the school. market den parents woboa wo yusu sa tie bewie baby no so wonim se wan kasa abra obeko na so ayi wadwe se so de baby free by wo mre ti wo 7 years wo obehwe wo sa I said, Mommy, can you marry someone 7 years older than you? We all bad, no, man, 7 years, a perfect age. You beat me away. Mommy, please, what if the difference between wedding? What's the difference between wedding and blessing? The same thing. I say, a different way. We need a fan say blessing, no, a Pentecost 4:10. No, my fan say, be on my chest. Didn't you blessing? No, na hokope. But I say wedding, no, yen Ghana, you soon say in the palace. I say, the hey, no, your friend say wedding, and they said I saw them, and a blessing. It could be non-official places to say we also will be fee, baby, a gazetted, by a buy a so you beat me a wedding, and see, maybe also for the fee, but a gazette or any fee to beat me share weddings, my but not just any place. Why? Mommy, please, my husband always only comes for weekends. I ask him to give me one of his keys, but he doesn't want to give me the keys. What do I do? Because I want to pay him a surprise visit. Comes for weekend saying, you know, and I just say, you're transferring Nico baby. So you pay him a surprise visit. But I do not get you guys. Uku also wa media bipo. Uku also okofodia. Or wada. Or hefa tamale. Pay a surprise visit. 1 day leave and 2 days be off. Now one can't challenge us over. Corner copper, okwa piskaka. Wako pe hotel, oko so pe unu ebi ka ho. Unu abema, nyo ba na no ye kru. Unu abema bi, a ujini di. Unu nye we fa boy nko. Unu abi, ode nako. Wako pe hotel bi, kitu ebi na wako lodge. Anaju. Pe so de oni mfio. Ti so o ma ukila. Don't take the key. Ha ho. Anaju wako bom. Koko. Obebi no, osimini. Ti honum se bibi koso a obehu. But what say with the account to Kana? My husband does anytime baby be a preventive from coming to visit him. Or baby, Yajuma. I didn't know person in the I don't know person of a key back. Now they be all preventing. Then that doesn't it tell you that your man goes to share? I did you honor Nipa ya bonny. It is a woman leeway. Ubekumuna wa matre for. It there are certain things we honor. Obi nka se kokontokwa but kone kopie so obehu how to live your life e hono na obehu za de we ebebo awo ana bu won ma na ba bi okura waware wo ho eti wu no oba han mo ene se obesra ne mahame no na so odwen se mi kun ye adwuma oba bi ko na akwache na nka anyame aye wadom che no ne yenko ye nim. Please, what should be the actual age difference between the here? Maturity counts. We on my 10 years, we are 12 years, but we say perfect. But say we 20 years, 25 years, 15 years, we will be get 60 papa 65 now get a rabba or akwala over 25 now. I don't know. What do you expect to get? See those ones there. So we say, should you hide your partners from your friends because of insecurity? And friends here, there's a catch up. Don't hide him. Because one way a woman who jeans all the knees, no more surprise you. Madam for be 17 kwejam me wedding. Engagement to be my sister. Hey, ubekwane your boy no what. Please, mommy, it's long distance relationship with one partner. My imano. Hey, and then the questions here, and also. Mommy, please watch. Okay. Mommy, please, my husband. Kwana question, may you free. Should you hide your partner from your friends? No. Mommy, but men flaunting they be out anything. We need piano after enough for no money. I'm with you. See, economy. Tibo, coso. But when you know, no, I don't for none, no, boy, and unknown, that's a go. I know not to say, Mommy, please, I need your number very bad. We are not. But I'm family number to mom. Mom, please, is it good to set target for God about the kind of person you want to marry? When I go set a target, you don't set targets. But we'll be able to name your pay. Catch your papa, so I'm a good husband. Bible say, Muni Pampo, or Mabusa, dear. Busa, where do you know, man? Obusa enama onje wo woman no. How much more na Nyankopon na wo se opeku a. Je se wo kire nyame se God I want this I want that. Men kom ka je Nyankopon so ma 6 packs. Obusa nyame ma 6 packs. Nyankopon so nim se papa yo be pot belly so eno na ebeboa. Wo pe 6 packs a wo bebo da montem. Oh. Mommy, at what age should you be in a relationship? And is it cool to have sexual intercourse with your boyfriend? No. Yes, wow. Age from 20 going 20, but men caught it thing because yes, there are temptations in the door. So, until we share be the man, just as I said earlier, the man has to be working. He has to have his own place out. You'll be our patch. No, no, what the enter. Until with me, I cultivate 2 years. Be nobody are worried. What's wrong, baby, mommy? My guy was good, but now he doesn't want to see my face. I umpel. It's as simple as that. As painful as it is, that's the truth. Mommy, please, if your husband choose and do things for people outside and not you, outside gentility for outside gentility home cry. That could I know yes I win in time. That could you know our friends oh papa. I know what he see. What are you? And me wana mami better amase. Mohana papa sumisi better amase. Obi about say that ukumase. Obi anim say. Osha me so wan so nim say. Me brewa warim. Ade na utimu ete wo me so sa. Ukasa asem na chire. Unka no unnidi na tem. But we yin in time. Ade na utimu ete ade ma yo boni bia na. Ani bewu ti de so yere be. Bi so wa ofele say oyema na yira na yire appreciate. Obi so fele say na yire ye ne ho oba akoko ni. O pese de bi ono aye na hade. Ti ono so say na yemenye wa ye wa ade. Enu so tianti. Ni nyina wo check ya na wa balance. Mommy, please when okay. Help me finish my course. Mommy, Obi say I got married when I was in level 200. Yeah. In the end of the school, in fact, Mommy, what if your husband does not communicate with you in a marriage and tell you how he feels, but is able to communicate with a friend who is a woman who has interest for him? I don't know. As a baby aba, or lose interest. Oh, the woman says, "Oh, so kuni koma." Ayana knew maybe na deba. If you had a beginning, when you didn't come out the Caribbean another than talk. Or baby, so I don't want to say detective. Debbie you say, what's the danger? What's so free here? And I'll call him. And I'll run him. What I don't want to say here, or what police station I was an exam. It's almost when you say, I was maybe on a name going, Tina Fena, or nobody in common or have a channel, Abbey Buzebus and say, baby, I didn't than talk. It was a big horn man, I did, or say, maybe if you crampon, I wouldn't talk about. And no, Obi so horn man needing come a cacre better than talk. Now, argument, and I we so often say, Niri Mwadi. Obi so fan say Mwadi, one ne kasa rough umuno, into your no school and person no be kasa. Obi so ho, ofele say, what do come and I say, wouldn't na pedi and fan Obi so ho, no, a German book when moon away. Obey who had a German book when moon was who a baby and any agent who Jimmy Wabon are. It was her would if you know. One person who bedding come cran or wedding my certain things in Tinin name. Who are with Timono? One I'll be to my tacit. Now, when say, we know we ain't seen a money, yes, sir. What I say, oh, framing so maybe I won't narrate story now. I'll be able to know. And I'll send me a voice message. Will be what it should be. You send me a voice message and tell me the story. I'll be able to know where the problem is. Surprise yourself, my dear. Surprise yourself, say. A deadly surprise. Bo Hawaii she also cause surprise and obekon. Mommy, you are saying the truth, I just love you, Mama. God bless you, Mommy. At what age should you be in a relationship and that we don't have sexual intercourse with you? God bless you, Mommy. I love you. I love you too, my darling. Mommy, I had a chat from a strange lady claiming she's my husband. From a strange lady claiming she's my husband to be his wife. When I asked him, he said he just did the knocking, but the lady is not good. So, what do you have now? Your husband to be, and Obia or your wife, afro. So I'm going to get an amfrewa. Kaubeka say, okay, I'm knocking pepe and again when you good until no jana be waro. Mammy, a hoitro, a careful. The man on canocre. No correct na wonka. I'm on, please. I need you to send. I need to send you a message. Okay. Please, can 23-year-old lady marry? Of course, 23 years. That's why you're mature. That will be to me marry. But if you want my beliefs, I told you, I'm praying be bring one ten be brisa. At least when you be 25-ish. So that time now you are able to make good decisions. Now it's me at you my be say. And please, is dating a good because we are a lot of you who be on my oko SS. We SS I no co university. We university I no worry. Inti I say on that she's not had any time for herself. She's not had any time for a year. On one she dampo and tena managing who that potting and I know worry I know on him any other. Yes, sir. There be no nice why dreaming na my bonting. Any other. If you want to be by yourself, kakra, and learn to appreciate life. As a single person, know yourself well. Nyame so ya dom na be ma no ekwan ba ware no. But the person just any nyinemu inyansafo ewo. Yeah, Sila was say, how will you know your partner is being truthful in a long distance relationship? Mama, you know the own. Entina meka say, oh, akwanya. I will be to me the akosra na dia, and only the best. But say we say you better than a private detective in your dreams. Near there, we won't see any. One we will be. And nipa na a long distance relationship nipa na baby one ewa untimi nko o Ghana ha nese obi okumase takra de tamale ehfa and yes go there ni mu mabrochire de wa na wa prince na be ma na kwatena brocha na oba no wona ati wona no so te anuma de ope no be ka kire ba ni nyina mu su ne ne ban betimi a kire se oye papa ana onye papa. I'm 22 and my dad never took responsibility. Now I have gotten to see him. Can I ask him any personal needs? Of course. So if he has money there, bet me son. When trust issues begin to occur, should you fear losing your partner? Fear. As I said, no could I any hodia. And you know, I was be a beman be jaw. But say, no can correct no. Yes, I say, and as a beman of champion. Listen, my man be bring for me, my form to say, oh, my gods. They are not. And listen, not all relationships are supposed to end. Not all relationships are supposed to end in marriages. It's only panoness and nipan one wariwa. And a big deal. But to go on my when you mean so permanent, it's preoccupant what fun is any coon no straight away to be a man cries on warana. Not a big deal. It shouldn't be like that. Why? Mommy, please, I have been into a relationship with a boyfriend for 5 years now. And he's giving me pressure to give birth with him before. Una okobu nyame asem so. Adintina na de be ma nya adwuma na. Busansa ne be ma nya adwuma na. Na mo so munyina mo ko hospital na mo ko check. E check na be wo obehu so obehu. Me hu ma be bi am put pressure ma say one sana why ye dey. Yes sir, emwa. E dey how bebre. Ebeba. E dey how bebre ebeba. Nti ba job mo dey answer when ebeba ho so. Menko kase menko put pressure behind onto someone. Mommy, please, listen. I maybe put pressure. Maybe you catch yourself once and why oh mumpo. Bema catch yourself once and why oh mumpo. I don't think that's what catch yourself once and why. If he cares for you, if he cherishes you. Listen, there are a lot of you women. What the Muhammad man on a cheap a year or on a silver platter. It's a man say he's even doing you a favor by asking to marry you. It's the end. I am giving you ultimatum. You do this for me before I want to marry you. That Mommy, today is Thursday. Watching you, I really like you. You first. Okay. Mommy, please. My elder sister's husband doesn't give her chop money. He even sleeps. At the something. But my sister always give him food. He has not been sleeping with her about 5 years now. But so sister the anything your sister knows the reason best than all. Your sister knows the relationship no more and the reason behind what the husband is doing more. Because you ain't me judging blindly. Because on only not an still or money duane. Any idea be an baby or honoma wouldn't what I say. Couple said if I am someone to so was it can she quit the marriage, baby? On one can decide what would you enjoy the way of mine? Yeah, Mariam. I said, Mommy, please, if a man do knocking, do you call him your husband? That's why knocking and knocking. Ubi ba ufiri wa bebo koko. Wase me. And then someone says obey or may those preocupe. And the way in craniana. And grafone on the ubi crack or trim crack, who crack or cast open upon oneself. And I just me and will jay. Me ya ubebusa ma jele yo akekwe ete wewu mo ibako. Mwe mene koshi yo akere ete wewu mo ube kwa nipa no share no be last week. Onye ohun ade. Kokoko enya ware o. Kokoko ya de bia obi ma bi bo na one wote ho. Na one ne deda na obu oni ja ne ntam onware oda. Kokoko nya ware o se this is my intentions. Kokoko say o yi na adwen kire de akire. De akire say mi mpacho kwan da ho say me ware mo banana. Na busuan say ai tie ne ko bobo ahobra. Onko bobo an ho mai. Ena wanso unsu emufie dan no so nti. Watu afrifi ho no na osi ane ni ti. Ena friend my husband. Tu expect say onko ye ne aka nana. Nti so obi so ka so obokoko kwa mama enya ware ena wanfa ho ankoma no. Obe yusu kwa obe ja ho. Nti yi na ebusa ni ngbe atwe yo akekwe. Atwe ebe atwe akeda mi. Ebe atwe mi. Obe no lebe na eti wo ye bako. Ne maame kura agi atum se ne nansen a wo shi aboyi wada ne wanya ku. Maame ehun cancer equation no what? Be man ye wo ho ade officially. Enye na yire no. Ti wo no so me koye my husband no otu akoda ho. Bo kwa no ene no de ne pants ba akoko. Na de ne brazier ba akwa hye de eja ne nioma. Eja ni fie ho no mo no. Aye kompa ha so mo do so nti wo pe ba bia akɔhye dada. Eye sa obi eni wo be ware. Because one kasa ho abo ho so be ma no kra nware wo ani abredodo. My people, let's change. Obviously, my people, let's change. I like this show. But when you show, you're preaching, I'm preaching. I just say, you show. Slap me, but we open them or bobo na sunka kana nenyaji. Please, what if? Is it safe to marry? Okay. Check your homework. I need my idea. Questions be my answer. Obviously, Nyamisha or mommy. Martin Nyamisha, why? Martin will die now soon. If I sorry no. We are waiting for this topic. And then which topic? God really bless you. Please, Mama. What if the man is in abroad and you don't know? Okay. And there is no up to you. There will be a name by any teachings. Mommy, God will bless you. Johnny Baffo. Obisa, Mommy, is it okay for a young man coming up to marry a woman with 4 children, whereby the woman is really good and humble? And you be that. Men are not trained in that way to handle and kwala. Bibrisa. I don't know, young boy, was his work or what oh, my for own order. You won't be able to, is a man who fends for the home. It is a be one on any way na hwem kwala ni ade ana wo nya adwuma na ma me ne hu mobo ware ho okay e beti mama say bia na wo nya adwuma se wo nya adwuma na ma me ne hu mobo ware ho na ho so hu odi ehu mobro nti ko ware ma me na ware obi a one ne be start abrabo at least oba bi owo baba ako abro so ai bi amienu but oba obo ma 40 everything uni sika it will affect the whole home oba no so ni sika be affect the whole home e be wi chenkwala no so mo hu se won so ayesa na waye din a okoware mama phone ese oja mo ba ne ne husika na oba behwe ti no weni abre den a person okoware o ma phone enye yi be ma de osi so but for ba obetimi oh the situation has to be manageable. It is a so for obi a obetimi manage situation no enti oba no a won ne kwa akotena no ne baba akobi a ene mu nyina obetimi manage but oba wo ma 4 wono afi young boy wa see a young man a young boy wasi so na say young man wasi so afi na akobo abrabo nkwala afo egufie ho obekwa ba na afi akoda ni we because ma me ne ba behwe unti oba so ba be ware wo ne wo scan na so no wo wi a wo no se wo ho Brazil we ware wi a leverage aba ti e hono no betima keka wa ne bo so asema che o me fa nkwa asem so usika hin wa begina betia memba na afi ye abe hawo enware oba bia owo mama akoma akofo baako enough abro so tu oba akoma for young man ade you are no young men are not even trained to be fathers. You are now going to learn about fatherhood ewo wari enti enka wa woni oba na kwa akọwo ansana what train akwala no enti now you learn on the job but oba na wa woni ma for that and you are going to be automatic father obra onwo you won't be able to sit up ti unsu oja menka pije ni bikaka because you won't be able to sit up no afi be wi eche na akoda ne tokwa bebiri na afi ne kwala no omo be bagange up me hu ayi be me bia ne yire ma agange up aburo no it's why we papa run for your life oba wo mama akoma akofo na dey SOS we be orphanage ana ahu enko because nkwala na bedu be nkwala no de omo nwanyi dada anase papa no ne maame no ne manete afi una aba afi ubaba na nkwala adwun so gu ha na yi na ebewi echi kwa na aware ne nkogina ha na be ma akware ade pedwuma bi ye ne je adufudi esem na akoko ware oba okuta mafo. Mommy, please, this is please is the dowry given to the parents or the wife? It's the wife. Dowry no e oba ni tinsa enti eno no ba na ye de ma but eno no de family bi an say de obi wo no kra na o wa brochiri ti obeka se fama na busu but eno de dowry de oba de it's not easy. Bianca says it's not easy. Baby abusu o mabo maburo mpapa da odi etra ho nkwala afo rebels God fearing and mama nso kra de mama mu ade goje me mama o aya na de bia ma bebre se me mama mu ade emma oba ba na onim se ne mama na ti aware se mama na nu aduane mama na ye bibia nti bo se o papa na o ba na baka se me de papa me de mama me ho papa we pa de ye be ga nke wo so o wedra here small boy okofa oba o ware owo mafo so onu aduane oni banku kanti odo chance nkosi okodi bi nti wa se jamani e menware no ade so amua Ghana corona covid na nkrofo nya adwuma oba bitra nware oba bi asa odo sabi guti ati de meka Jamra Azo. Mommy, there's this mad woman in my house. She fights me with me mostly in my dreams. Now, crowd to me, say, why not the mad woman? Eh, now, what's in only bodem in a TV? What's in Zongo? I did want to free home. Historia. Meaning, I don't take compound house. If you been out to my bodam phone, you answer to me. Pardon my language, but Mrs. Agwash, what the Abasa, Miss my dream was I then I never bodam for the and I say. To the bodam 40 feet saying. If she finds you free for your why? Because I know the any good sign. And she said, yeah, no, and no more. Meaning, say, oh, baby. Mommy, please, can a young man of 28 years marry a young lady of 24 years with 2 kids with different fathers. Mami ama, obeso marry. Aden na also mami ama na obusa question na we the young woman with 2 kids with different fathers. Aden na also at 24, when a mema me you awo mami you know. Aden na also age 24, when a mema me you awo mami you. Anyway, I believe say obeti me aware. If you're a good wife, listen. So your banner would die. The honors lies on you, says a baby share honors also power. It is up to you to make the relationship work. It is a woman ebuadi. It is a tia woman who control kwalano. Na woman papa no so on papa for me no na oni omeja no so eme run about in na we free we na we be ho no mo ba behwe we because member chire na ran kra chema say the baby my relationship awake. So if through no fault of yours maybe a problem aba when we wa ewo ya anye yi e ba ne say so only first one we I na ne aware no was so the second one so eno so onware na wasane on so akoda unprotected then so awo ti say we say ya obe so no so ba wan hwe no so bedwin so ba obe ware apacho mane ware hu yi ansa na one nada na no so one na nkwa nkoda one ne koda wi na no so ya say for 3 different way so be now you good woman but the circumstance that surrounding on bema will be cry feel say jama onyo ba papa inti so to be na a man that mu control mu protect yourself if you want to wo see a can still awa na obewo and na only member better fine but protect yourself na etimi abo why we say mom please I'm 38 can I marry 28 aye you're 10 years 38 pa pa we say what if the man mommy please what if the man have 2 kids and the woman have 2 kids is it possible to get married then you already yes say you have to work extra hard to take care of we because before amobe wura mu na obi a otutu da intine je say mo ko na mo yes mebo mo ko na mo yes so it means the man has to work harder the woman has to work harder in order for you to fend for your children intimo ko ana masanso akowutu aka ho na aye 8 na mo my 6 but you have to work hard it's doable we ejuma here and I'm bit make sure and things will happen why mom please my husband cheated on me. I've forgiven him, but the more I try to forgive him, the more revelation I have about the affair. And also, if forgiving him, the affair the obeti. What it is send me a chaso na mukomani. A feachi ni abofun. What I say. Also, the achene the afacheno. Mom, the lady I went and I want to marry is 27 and I'm 28. Is it advisable? If she respects 28 and 27, more like we the same age. So Obani Boade, Obani Hunsusha Kakra, wo body. It's a wo body. Na because my age is so close. So yes, wo body kakra. It's so boy you be a boade. Bet me brain once I shall say. I feel no idea. But so baby who 27, you be why is a ball bed. 28, you be no why is a ball bed, why is Aunt Trushy? And Obano, I bank time, 27, or no, Obe Fauso, Bemo be a craft, Felicity Jamawar, and in your kettle. Any idea? That's what and so on, Obama, because Obey may be a childish. Because Obey may be a childish in a home, no, that's saying in home management, a Oba who takes control of everything. Into Obano na. In him said he sees fee and no driani, ye bibi any idea. It's a bearman also any obani age in Benya because we don't naturally train them as husbands. Near training almost as poison it. Or a boy. It is again also when young son was also a sanso body chain. One we had a year grab a sample work. na koyi but then if the girl respects you and so on what it the entire na advisable say obema de benyi kakra 5 years 7 years 10 years asen oba no and say yenyi na ma yenyi ntem if your ma through due to war any changes in the body near the oba kra obi hunu no tama hunu kra na bia no ye kete o de nanti kakra fi be kakra bu wa be gbantan and so sabre na be ma nwo nti a man doesn't change much be ma ne nwo tubo says onyi mu na ne ho ye fe na o ye yanga and so na oba ye enyi no ne animu nyi ne efu nyi ya tu nyi ye hwe nyi bibia nyi nti se wo san so ne age ne ben wo be hunu ne nam na ye te se de onu aketwa nti eno na ye sa wo se be ma no akofa young girl bi wo be ni ade nti ba se nipa no bu ade na wo be ma no so nim se wo betimi adon na ne na tena a ne ho mfono da wo do no bro ne de so de a ene ware so bu hon ma o ti unim se ge ne ye gbantan o ye gran ti se giant ena ho so aye ti se you know double ena wo hye na ase ne ade ebe wi echi na afi one ne nam wo no ebedu ba bi wo be fere se wo be ka se me ne nam kra me nam fo se me anti krofo se me maame ene ade tubo se na wo kope young girl bi wo ba bi akoditi na but se dipa no ye young kakra enti so bi wo 30 years and can normally so be ma wo 30 and can yire ye be 25 26 23 between say home because e wono da bia be ma oba no aya kwala e dia ma na akrokro to oba no be easier oba enyi kra ti se okra okrokro na enye de na ni da ho se ya o brand flowers kra de man kra won smile e so oba no se wo enyi gen no wo ye bibi kakra bi na ni age enti hu se mi kun na e ba no wajeje wo so jeje no so wo so hu no se my baby to friend my baby I wo se we dey baby but ebi wa wo friend baby wo hwe na nim ne na ye nyina e se grandma enti unze ni ye ni ade nyina de say grandma enti wo kra wo ye wo surprise no kra enye yie wo ye de ye da bia ga ni ni da ho say ya woman ganya enti say ja o ya kwala kakra you the man you know how to manage her enti ja wo ye mistake kakra no so ye mistake kakra na mu nyina together mo ko but when yin bebre ya na ya kwa say ni da ho de her akwasi e de na aye ne sa akosi hwe kwasi ade o hwe say de why say de message ya any ade but we akwala kakra you are able to manage her you are able to pamper her she also pampers you she feels good around you you also into anything when I want sada no so aye obi hon man ne to keke kura ne to anyi kura jan be bia ne body anyi na ni manyi na so ntem e chen da de bra etu hwe na de a hu say exist there we the woman ganya obesan so be wu be wie no na wa sesa some Abraham na esrenye daddy di okola. What I say? We say I'm with my husband in the police service, a police rented apartment. The mad woman is the landlord's sister, and she lives in the compound. Mama, we na ya sister abet me to atu. We adwuma na we adwuma yi atu ja om hoy. We na abet na mu na obadafo so abet take center stage wo. Wawari musa. If you run on ne nua ba no abodam na ye nyini fa nko ankafo e fa ne ko hospital not if you on mo tuja om ho ko pe ba bi na wo ne kuntu nko any ake obi so one my dan say police service you are crying in a rented apartment say rented means that you paid for it so you can move out when the bodam for better if that mo dey say no dey shoot bodam for the bodam for TV say please my husband. Okay, Makaya. Yes, Makaya. Mommy, please, I have been in a relationship for 7 years and with 2 kids. He doesn't respect me. Relationship, I just am planning and watching. Oh, I did. What I thought is happening. Okay, yes, I will. Okay, Abba. As a post. Okay, Abba. He doesn't respect me. He beats me anytime he likes. I have locked him up many times, but still the same. He's a Nigerian too. A relationship. It's not just on whatever. Say, mama, what's more painful there? Now the person on whatever. On whatever now. No, bo. Obe so ku ansana. Weja ne wana. Mommy, be any relationship, be or abuse you. Jamming them, when you offend discuss you. Bema bo. Bema abuse you. Or no, on ye or 1 day and to put workers who continue you were looking at sending on what or abuse you. We say, or woman, so I'm managing the situation. You are not managing, you are not managing. Mommy, free muntem, run for your life. He is always calling me Ashawo. He's always body shaming me. Today he says my kids are not his. Tomorrow he says they are his. Mommy, free. Oba won. If a woman doesn't have dignity, it shows you. Oba wo ye dwuma na wa obu, abema bia bebu. So oba wo mu hu abema bia mu. Jane ho kope dwuma ye, ma dwuma nye na. Kope dwuma ye. Na kope dan one room kra kope. Na move man ko. Na kope bibi ye indomie kra obetima transe anajo akoye indomie. God will make people buy it. Ghana for munya hu Nigeria for meme ye omu shishi wi ya. Omu ye drugs ya omu di mu ye nro ni ade. Na mo ni agya na ya ko ete Ghana for meme akora eni munyansa. Jane hontem pe baby fa. Appreciate. So I love you so much. I love you too, my darling. Mishra. Mamemra menka kakara menko. Ubi say till death do us part. I worried yet. Unya ubi papa. Oko ware bebo bebu wa bodo wa suma ye. She wants to go to her early grave. Aye. Beme bo so afi na bebu sa sema amenye de. Aye, ube kunkwa na fraud boy. As a girl be narrating your deal. Maybe maybe an auntie a man say, or ye drugs. Or ye or the near drew.
That catches on the near drew.
Get nanny whom. Say boy in the near drew. Better on Musahana. Maybe we use fortune, you know. And a lot of women, I don't know. You allow yourselves to be used, tossed around like toys. I said, you don't have a mind of your own. It will be a Niku say back, no back. Niku say, if you are me I beg you. I beg. Hey, we are not in the stone age. Oba bo so peduma ye. Na one kasanya self-worth. My value no enyina ho pi. Wo wetimi akoton ntade papa hye, wo sisi ho yi. Wo twe ni boy adwuma. Wonim bibia ye kosua tibo. Wonim kosua makeup ye. Kope bibiye. Nenga se me de minim hwe ye mini adwuma bia obi ani obeboa me. Nti da bia you depend on the obu a wo ye kwadwofo. Ti na be ma ne ye wo sa no. Obu a wo ye kwadwofo dodo. But oba padwuma. Be ma ko ofere no mpo so one be kasa rough. God bless you. God bless you too. Listen, mommy, please. Does your sister have a say as to the kind of man you should date? But so be one maybe another wadan for no. Maybe your sister, but your wadan for. See, you beat me a catch or say, be oh, memma, what to say, no more to say. Memma, we know. You may, and I will know one ma. Any ocean in Ghana, your tribes, your tribes be ocean ma. Your tribes be ocean ma. Your tribes be almost man, almost happy ma. Tribes no more ma, almost happy ma. So you can't eat your cake and have it. Or better, there's over ma. Any of tribes in the so on one pemma. It will not now, one so I won't show. Any of what talk a year and go back, but with me soon 1 year. If you say, or and sign, and yet he obey or ye fincham Uncle Pemma, it will be so on. Omo broma, you be so omo muma, you so your tribes be had your omo ni je ho kese sex. Eni ye no nko a enti e wo. Enti e bia na sister no or na wo kind of based on say bia. Hwa na hwa out away and you may be at it. When you meet your guy once a while, should you fear from breakup? Because they are not independent women. I don't know. We meet you guys once in a while. And I was supposed to be there. Oh, baby, I was supposed to be my baby. No, we should your papa, baby. Pedumaya. Listen, only baby one second. Anytime you are afraid, say he's going to leave you. Then it means you don't even have self-worth. Means say, oh, insecurities, pa. But say, also, ye baby. My baby, no some grand failures or no so lose or no so should I do? What I say, if you are working and you feel very good about yourself, what do I see? We are decent. When you're baba sabasa, ubu, when you also manage, also save kakra. So it's not as if said they be send me mobile money, send me mobile money. A cobana sana send you a man, what's you jawa. You can also tell him. Or no cramp one car, because who say, hey, my girlfriend, they jai. The man who want to be in a bear me. But so who say, you are nobody. We were nobody. And I won't you maybe another be a friend. And Pachamit me, unye, mobile money, crama me. Uja watch it. We jaw when I dream. In fact, the first one time who just we jaw when I dream. You are a lazy girl. Mr. Mommy, please, can you marry a man with 2 kids? Of course. If he has 2 kids, now will be a me aware. So only being so now 2 kids, but all you good. Eh? Should your parents decide on the kind of partner they want you to have? And they say, you can be. So, my parents, my catch long, share. Crofobia hormone pennipa. You want crofobia hormone pennipa. You want tribes, maybe one pennipa. You want crofobia on my accept. Baby, say, go. When you will be, me say, men can't say me good or broso. But from the tribe, I'm free, no. You will be a tomb. Etienne oba ye beje jo so obi kura ba no wan kan ye hu mpo se we ye obe ware fie ho ye ne obi as ye nyina ye sere e bon kom we ya wo hwa mo hwe mo amota hwe me e wo ye mekuma e wo program ni so me ya ye mekuma fo so se de me ne mo te oba weto ye ne ye bon kom sere twi obi ye mfa obi a ho enso ye won krofo ni bi ho mo ba ware a na o ma fa na wake up bi a te se de obetete abusuam enti ka wonu nua na wo fa ware wie pe na na yire aye te se de ohuma no ase de waye na nim serious bi se obi ani wo pesa angrofo no ebi so ho no ma na bia oba wa bre pa na wa wo ne ba ena me start program na me ba ko ja page gira mechi na wa bre na kakra wa he ne mei na nyame aya madom nkwala etimi apagya ne be ko ware keke na no so tete abusuam na afi oba time pese okosra ne ba na oba bia sori kokota ko se me dia wo ka kire o ma mi o me ma ne you dey craze. You dey craze. Now who oba be ma fine sa. O ma mi nya bi ma ka ne so onua no ma yen kete sa. Now obi atimi awo ne ba ma ne ma ye fefefe. Wo ko ware na afi de o mpese ne ma me bebe fie on. Enti enu so ti ka ho bi na nkrofo timi ka se tribe bi wo ha me ninje ho. But if you are open, if you are who accept nipa, if you are who do nipa oni ade a. Obi ani ho bejo, obi abejo. But there are a lot of people la oba ware no aye ho te say me de me kwa me mo de mase de me ma no kwa mo mefio e de grace unya emema ene me ma me say me nya nipa me yetente so me nyina ya gram na nyame ya madom na wa benya bia ware na wo ma san ko school ma o ma po enim nyame na ware na me ba ho no ma je say me chiro letter and say na wo accept e de stamp si so say na ma ba e de grace but you know the bad side. Nobody is going to accept things like this. And to me, I believe, say, and you maybe will more. The way we package you on. It is a bit on my be now, or due to certain experience of a catch as uncle for ya. And but at the same time, I'm not afraid to say it. You a coffee breaker, side before end time penny pa. Before end time pay before end time pay. Like other tribes, but it be a very sweet bar. It be so sweet. Walk around and can't jump on say, or you're so sweet, or you're down to earth, or bread once, or donipa, or jinipa. Samson, your work, a boo or cry, or your chimneys, one cry, 1 year could put I be any andy, more ya santini, and so on septinipa, who on more joke or can your muscle. But our area, dear, be a chinching beer. Maybe who said, meet me to try to go play to Mariana. Enti me accept me abusi emi ko abusi omo accept me so abusi bibi to me abusi mo nyina beja me sa na mo so bibi to ma me so me ko ja wo na ye fefefe we are all family sebe say be ma na be wu first so ba na be wu first enu nti na enu nti say ya atamfo a ne ade enti I believe say sa anyoma no aya na titiru e ma bebre no eduru aware time ma bebre de chomte I'm not going to allow my mother, I'm not going to allow my parents, I'm not going to allow my husband's mother ne ade to be hon ma be ma no oba na wa yire ne ho bia wa hwe ne ba wo okra no a single parent wa yire ne ho hwe ne ba pa e ma ne ba ye nya ba bi agina afi na wo be ware na ware keke na be ware no nti oba no ko ntimi mba ne ba ne nchen bi because ne yire embe so be ba yes ya let's be real ye nyina mo nyina mo tete obi a wo ba be ma awo ba be ma na se de ono ba ti na ware enti na wontimi nkofi o ko aje so choro letter na na yire accept sebra sa na waba. It will be a big problem. So I believe said there are a lot of things that ye nyina ye ko nyina ne ye check it was so su ni ban bi ni ade wo kra wonim sere won she da but wonim sere ti wanim extra mami na what is saying ukun be ahia on friend mama ubetimi a friend mama hey me mama masi me friend anti bi me dru on ma be me sa to niko timi kunkra ni gine chire ne kana me nsada ne ko na me ne bon komsi me kope me husband papa go me si me kope boy abre no ye nyina di agro. Is it not nice? It is. Until let's not my ma ware enye te said ya ware ba ko abe oba na eba nti eno so nti na ya na mema maame edi won yam na dodo na obi ka say me because of Phyllis say I don't want to lose my I know of course me say me mama me no I don't want to lose them before marriage. Marriage nti a ho continue enu nti no entimi nko ye kwa say can you believe the old woman entered her bedroom me mama. If my mother and father comes home or come in Obama, she comes to my bedroom. She comes to my bedroom, whether or not my husband is there, and nobody complains. My husband doesn't complain. I do not complain. Mama ba or name be didn't come. Told be oba. Hey, I deal with my maybe you. Wait, maybe you. The open be no the ako. I then a massy the oba. Nessa massy so beba. Me were them no so bad. And they say me who say, hey, just say massy the on yenny papa. No. If it so happens, na yako ye say, I said you won't shed in our papa. It's yin na yenye lenient. The idea unia bema. Unia bema be coare. Na ne basse, ne here so ma uma. Hebe oya. It's my man some crabusium na obia sheda yi sikani de bua unia bema no kwatra bochiri. Why quite doctor no abana wo rabana bi shan 3 days waware na enti untima untimo obi amefio. And say, hold on, so anyway, I believe say, yeah, the spiritual things, you know, not here the physical aspects and so as well, because I did be one more. Oh, yeah, the baby, oh, you know, Yammy, Waduma, Yammy, the memman qua the boodia. Oh, be woman qua. That's all men, you know, or money, you know, come on, no, you know, penance on Tiama unqua. Be winter. I will be cool. It's yeah, see. We are so real for sir. That's why on sir. If they also we and near Ubo Mammy back we bay for you, so we do so now one and bay for. It's in I really said the bay bema as soon as how ba. And Merewa Obia Mammy correct. I brew be a hard drink. Maybe mamma hard drink, me must maybe I make my mother. Say, Mammy, mother, ye must see Kawan we and Kaidan talk. Because me, mamma, but or hard drink. Or hard drink, must. She's so down to earth. You see, now it could do now all of a sudden. Who said any mammy by no shredding bano, you know, what be a crowd was story, 1 and 2, and maybe a once in a show. Who was so big, maybe say, who said ya so no, what ye need be say, no, they most of nature and wouldn't go some more harm home. See, Tassum G. Love your in-laws, so they also do not have any cause to be afraid, because baby one man they almost a penny almost say one hour ban it one way and the banokora or man in chain be. But man, please, can your husband's auntie enter your bedroom? There be husband's auntie be. Oh my man no cry and yes, oh my man, I said there be your ban or baby ura. Mammy be home so you bush and more down cry. Hey, Eddie, I'm more ye. Hey, mother so did that, and as I said, your brother, bread hair. Or fun classes, 7 so home. But say, be a wabba, data when you say, I'm way baby. Eh, but oh, maybe our back, walk on no bidding come on comforted the whole into a person when your privacy be with you, maybe our back, when nobody didn't come or back to a yaffy no better on passo. And yaffy no better on passo, but maybe a new bidding come on or no better can be any idea. That's all be anyway. I don't see a mamma, men to me bomb bedroom. So I don't see the reason why my mama menum them macro baby walk no kitchen. Now niku mama around. No I could run a bunny hole our bedroom ni couldn't go. Was super jedi say must could run them ho. And a year day. Or call on a year, dear mamma. Ubewu dada. Oh dada. Go hana ni man said that oyi dada. Oh mommy to me ba on jen one bedroom. Nobody speaks. But I go say I said what said the okone ba ne chen no yes on any din come up. Then you seem to have a problem. Yes sir. They be a baby. Did you see how my mother-in-law see ubichina who say on ni pano on any castle? Oh, he's so suspect here. Any ba ubitimi ne din komo say on person obeti. Enye by force to say na wase ene ne ba ni din komo say what nsem no. You shouldn't be so inquisitive. And you ma no ma meka. And you ma beji. Ni na obo ogwa mani. Eh? It is only mommy decided to want money didn't come on. No more country. And you don't want to tell me. You don't want to tell me. Now, my man, so they feel so coerced. Until now, I said, so come and come in. Obey Jawari uncle. Obey Jawari uncle. Mommy, if your boyfriend is having an affair with also their boyfriend, yeah. What now, watch it? You know, you're worried. Akbaju. This one, too. Please advising yourself. Who's saying? Aye. Yeah, they be eh maami no. Ma said they say maami ko bra dem honum. And on there be maami ba wonche. I didn't think about maami de oba. O sisters ti mi ba wonche e ba o bedroom. O brothers ti mi ba wonche o ba o bedroom. So o brother eh ukun ne maami ba ne chene so. I say akwesi. I say man ba cho bra ni komo. Eh o si eh na maami ba me bedroom. Miami home. Me hu baby maami a otimi gbowura ne ba no ene ne kun dem na won ne kun ne oba ne dampa so no maami no to akotran pa ne so bi media mon sorry ye ni komo eno kura obi anga we dia na we should manage the situation what I say na enkoye to say de bia no ase we gina hanom ana but the maami ne na dwe say on pe wase we are no decide on pe wase so on pe wase de maami se be ma no do na so do no a bomode ya se o de mpa boy bitimi abompa ye ma they will love you pe because so when I just on pe wase ma to de bia baby wo ba papa be me bi wo ye be ma papa obepo obegin akọ baby but no bon sam pese o si no trasa union no so it fa ye mpa ibo o de ye mpa ibo a ewrade ebe block ya DB a ekoso obeda ne dia chew obetu sa hon ko ne firi wo mu obeyi wo hu nsem papa ne oni ma papa wo mu a kire wo mo timi ato afu ne mo timi ata na me sha ade ne onyam na ma ade nyina so fo baba ne ma ba chekire ne ma bibiri beda wasi isha odi ne yo pese ese nsem aya ti nyina papa me yenye nsem no eyefo empese be yiti fo keke boy ne etimi de etu anamo se obi so etimu dada na ha obi wo mu papa boy ne sisi ye etimi gira parane e de ama wasem e da wase papa God of Jesus Timothy amen.
The way we cancel one for no. Why I'm not the idea of cancel or cancel no. The way I could be able to me be catch them no. A very good day.
Yes.
Very good.
Please is it bad to ask for proof of divorce? No. You have to ask for proof of divorce. So the way you wouldn't make a mistake. Ubu okwa no so omeja hin. So no dey asem na to court. Ye ntwa mu papa. No ne won so aba be hihye wona koye nsem bibre. God bless you abundantly. God bless you. We are learning a lot today, but mommy, is it okay for a young man coming up to marry a man with any man's another? Facebook or my mom, please. My husband cheating, idiot. You almost say cheating, and mamma, you. Your baby, I've had to have a free mind. I will have a free mind. In spirit, mom, in-laws are lovely. When you treat them like treat them here, they are so lovely. Mommy, I think we must raise our kids, especially our sons, how to treat their wives. Mommy, oba. Onye woni oba futu fi na je said achi oba say ya yiri say. Only me back me mommy ni omo ti fi omo suade. afi na me ko chom se de yetete ma wo fi now the adwama be sheni mu afi be wi echi na otifi onyina wodwen aware ho there be treat your children as children omunyi just say the mema tie no sa na nyame bo mi man ko ti se ohin Solomon o ka banguda man ko to so ohin David ohun so o ka flatada. The truth of the matter is say Obama will continue to be a Bema. You don't train a man in the home say I'm training you to know how to treat your wife. Treat him as your son. Onyiya ono na yiretra nyame e wo kwan a Obama so besua ne de. Enu so nti na sese wonya wo ba wo betimi amanage no no. Na nneoma nyina wotimi ate ase. Se de be ya betimi abo. Nti kofa ba wanyi bebre ya. Na dwi mu da ho ase ne ni ase anwan nkrofo bu ni kwase abebre ya. Bibi kakra bi pel say ono no why say the 30 why say sniffer dog baby. God bless you mama, you are too much. God bless you. It's important. You don't have to train our children how to treat their wives. Oba yo oba. Me kura me man kura me pese empranhwe adwen kura be bo mutrim. Na afi na abete so if you marry treat your woman like this baby. The omo papa ye ofi na omo hwe so no musunsu ensa ni mo e mad esase yeso mo kota de bra ko no aduane soja boje ni yese anything the last time na number the birthday no say oyo banji obredo bibia adwuma bi ona e ma na she's the woman so she will do it enti ensa enti na won so no kunta no enya botra man na kakra as a woman I want to matter no nyafi na okokire woman how to treat a woman that in future they are children treat them as children onyiya na waso na adwin but that's all bepe ohun so bepe enti na won so kakra won so wini no kakra enti bia oh my baby oba anyansa fo obitima papa patwetwi me koima me ka boa me kakra wai na bi wokra wo betra me sen betra me nchame nya duane wo ye duane na no a wo twitwa je ne udi kakadro ne ade agumu de nche agumu de esi nani patwetwi ma me wai just hey unim twi o hey we ade papa o wow tu bo se ne wai ne de no na me di ko dawa da mpeso ya de no bo so akwata bo so me se kai hey ainda o Jean we ade papa o no kwasem ukosua dachi obi a ofia bo se ne mekunu esa enti nya fe na me go train go japeje se de be o ma me hwe me so me train ne se de be o so be good boy ama me so ase ya already knows a lot ya me shram ane na yedi dwumadi ni si nyame adoma o kina be bom pae pa ene first day am resume no so nti na na me teaching some because for some time because of empire body fasting na new man ye anything ye teaching say ya che tin na I decided say you teachings so God bless you so much for coming nyame shram onti na ni mo shram amungo ko me menyina no yesu bujel bo a won fa wonsa eto won so ka won obi biara o relationship bi mu o ha wo papa oni nyansa obetimi de atasitase na wetimi ene be makon atena mani nyansa obetimi de atasitase wetimi ne obako atena ewade ade ya a relationship bi a be yo ha papa yi ni pa kon free mu boko asundwe mu na ontimi ehun yi se obi wo relationship bi de be ko sayi mu be twen ade akobo nsam je mu papa twen free even you nyam shamoti eda wase papa odo ba Jesus dimti amen say the dika kan no first week in September ye wa for reading timpacho obi amobo ane the numbers ni be go no it is you do a last week in August the numbers ni be go it unya odia na wa send ni compile names ni nyina na chocho na you are need ni nyina aba beto nyam shram this for body a bit too much blessings in the also so you know say God is going to bless you onyame because you shall serve him and he shall bless you iti nyame obe bless you why be must serve him with your substance then na the nyame ayama bibi any wa be just serve him with your substance and he will bless you. God bless you. Share the page, especially the Facebook. God bless you, mommy. I just love your teachings. I will love you too, my darling. Salome said, God bless you, Rev. I have added knowledge. We thank God. To share the page and tell others about it. We me screenshot it. So we got a good phone now. We me screen record the kakra, and then you also give it to others. Most of them how to even get them. also I share with others for them to also have a of life. Namisham EDC. My number is 0207 939870 0207 939870 and 0243 754725. And no, mumu. And no, mobile money. Tiwa pese utia tight ubu for the nyame adi bibia ma you want to sow a seed. 0243 754 725. God bless you so much. Let me add much. Because that's what Mama was saying. May God give you the strength to continue helping our spiritual. God bless you. JK Namisha. Perpetual Ma Frema also God bless you, Mama. I love you too, my darling. Very also I'll say Amen. Oh, now I'll say Amen. And I joy say Sean also God. Thank you, Jesus. And now we are saying Namisha so many so much. Oh, nyami Instagram plus 2,124 people in the Beshe. This picture is nice.
Very good. This counselor here, about what because never how I don't know whom to share with. And to say now, but we don't know me a counselor about born even God bless you. Keep it up. Yes, and I'm not better now. So we have woman conference now there. And we establish will be a conferences and people have problems. In time of baby answer Fatima.
But counseling there's me that
just we be as well was ministry to be
I miss you saw dining. This is an ancient any baby could be answered this year high. So yes, I know a problem baby am I so it's way. Yeah, bomb pine me adumna it's me. See we ni kakra. After we will start holding conferences and every year people will come from. You better hold it and you can see. People will come from far and near to the conferences. Amen.